Y'all know what time it is.
What the business is?
Y'all know what time it is. We're in the building in the parking lot. You hear me? Y'all know what it is, man.
Y'all come in the building, man. We got a good show lined up for y'all tonight, bro. We gonna talk about whipping these children. Now, there's a difference between abusing and chastising. We're gonna talk about that too.
Yeah.
This is our show tonight, y'all. This is our show tonight. We're gonna talk about it, bro. So y'all come in, y'all get situated, y'all know what's going down on the Think Twice podcast. We're in the building and the parking lot with all black on them choppers cocked. Y'all know what's happening.
You know what I'm saying? If you're rocking with the Think Twice podcast, it's much love, much salute. But if you're not, you know what it is, man. Mother Major, Mother, you know the rest of it.
SB, what's happening? Y'all hit the like button on y'all way in, man, please. Y'all hit the like button on y'all way in. We about to get it in. We want y'all to come in, take y'all time, hit the like button. Y'all know how we doing the Think Twice podcast. We gonna talk about it. It's really stemmed from, I seen a mother, they had a video on TikTok where a mother was disciplining her child at school. He was cutting up at school, right? And she did everything right except for calling them little niggas and cursing them out in front of them white folks. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. But whipping his behind, absolutely, I'm all for that. I'm all for that because I know a lot of these children problem is they never had no discipline, so they have no consequences for the things they do. You know what I'm saying? But y'all come in and let me know what y'all think. We're going to talk about it. We got 16 people in here and 2 likes, bro. 16 people and 2 likes. Y'all please get the likes up for me, bro. What's up, hot boy? Y'all get the likes up for me. You dig? Y'all get the lights up for me. It's going down. Believe that. Believe that. Yeah, let's talk about it. I ain't scared. No, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Some children, you don't have to discipline because they listen. I'm talking about these disrespectful children who have no kind of, you know what I'm saying? No kind of nothing going on with themselves. So we're going to talk about it. Believe that. We're going to talk about it. So, y'all just know. Y'all know what it is. You know?
I'm not the one that call to get the woo out.
All right.
Break that down for me.
All right. All right. Y'all come in, no. Y'all just take y'all time, bro. Come in. We better get it together. Y'all come on in here. What's up, JJ? What's up? Magnolia John and Boo, the streets is waiting on you. He went to the car to get the ooh-wop. What's up, Long Way? What's up, Guillotine? Oh, no, that's not. Let me put my glasses on. I'm tripping. I called the man the wrong man for the wrong name. Y'all know I need my reader cheaters. Cut dog little one. Okay, I got you. I got you. Shut out, bro. Shut out. Boston George, what's happening, bro? What's up, Uriel? What's happening, bro? Say, Uriel. I had I did a video earlier. I ain't finished editing it yet, right? But it was about New Orleans second line in our culture. And what I see you waving that big red, black, and green thing in the second line. I think it was Frankie Beverly thing. I said, man, I knew who that is waving that red, black, and green. You did? What's up, TQ? And I need you to stick around, Queen, because we're talking about disciplining children. And most of the times in our community, yeah, the flag man. I saw you, bro, waving that thing. I said, look at that. That's what's up. But we're talking about disciplining our children, and most of the time the women be disciplining the children because they be the ones that, they'll be raising the boys or girls. You know what I'm saying? So we need to talk about that, and I need some input from women too, not just men.
Well, you know what? When you say that, you have to remember that a lot of these women, they don't discipline their children like we got discipline.
Oh, no, they don't. Well, actually,
we got that pop.
Actually, a lot of them can't.
They can't.
You know what I'm saying? Because, man, you send your child to school with WAPs on them, they'll come pick you up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, no, you don't want to come see them in the a juvenile detention facility.
Even worse.
Or jail.
Or more.
But you don't want to handle that while they at home. Nah. What's up, Jay Prince?
What's happening, man?
So we're going to talk about that, bro. I seen the video, man, where a little boy came in the room. He was messing with his little sister.
That had to be a skit, bro.
That had to be a skit,
dude.
He was acting, bro.
The way he talked to his mama.
Right.
See, bro, to me, it's like, I've noticed, like, these little kids, and y'all help me out with this. Y'all help me understand this. What is this, what's up, cuz?
What's happening?
You pop somebody, and the little and the child is like, ow! Boy, my mama would have got more mad with me hard if I'd have did something like that, man. You know what I'm
The
saying?
thing is, you kids get away with murder, bro. Literally.
Literally.
You get away with murder, and on top of that, you don't want nobody to touch that ass.
Yeah.
Nah, it don't work like that. And that's why a lot of y'all is filling up these jailhouses, you're filling up these facilities. You're doing the most. You're doing the most. You wonder why your kids out of control. You let them do anything they want to do without getting them together.
And then when it's time to get them together, you didn't wait a little too long to start laying that foundation of discipline. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. My mama, then we looked at it as child abuse. How we used to get our ass whooped.
I was like, this lady trying to. I thought my mama didn't even like me.
Man, we got told up. You hear me?
But we was bad though.
We was bad though, yeah.
I was bad. And when I got older, I understood like I needed that discipline. Mm-hmm. So without it, I'll probably be locked up.
We try to
unalive
with more stuff than we were supposed to get away with.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hit the like button on y'all way in, man. I'm gonna set the goal up in a minute.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about that. We talk about some other things too. They laid Nolan Wells the rest of the day too.
Rest in peace, young man.
But you know what's crazy, bro?
What?
The corner wouldn't even release the autopsy to the family to like way people do that immediately.
They said they beat that dude to death, man.
Cut Dog Lilman said Big Black Creamer should die. This message is overdue, big brothers. Well, we didn't need to talk about it because, like I said, they had a video clip where the little boy was cutting up in class. His mom came to school with the belt and tore his ass up in front of the class. Only thing I didn't like about it, she was calling them little niggas and your fucking ass and excuse my friends, cursing them and stuff, but she didn't have to do that.
Right. That's too much.
You calling them niggas in front, white folks and all that? No, that's too much. You don't know how to control your anger.
Not just that, the lesson of discipline kind of get lost in the sauce when he trying to, in his mind, instead of him taking this lesson that he trying to personalize, I'm getting disrespected by words and physically.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's hard for him to grasp what the real problem is. He's trying to avoid being embarrassed, but it's not even about you being embarrassed. It's about you understanding. If you
can't behave like that.
Yeah. If you do something like that, you behave improperly. This is gonna be the consequence for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I guess some people think that getting whipped harshly is cruel, but dog, in the environment we grew up in, honestly, the only thing we understood, even as children, was pain.
Yep. That's facts.
Pain.
That's facts.
You just talking about what you're gonna do. You wouldn't be able to escape me unless you put that pain down. Then you can escape me.
Right.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
I seen another video. Like I said, the little boy. His mama told him she cut the end of that off. She didn't want to play his game because he was mistreating his little sister.
Yeah.
He said, "Cut the game back around before I tear the whole house up. Do it right now." I'm like, man, my mama would have said, "What?"
She'd have broke that game over my head.
My mama would have took that PS5 and cracked that bitch on top of my head.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
So I don't understand how, we don't understand that part of the game.
Nah, it's different ways to discipline your child. If you feel like you don't have the heart or the balls to physically discipline them, you have to take certain things away from them. You ain't wearing them J's to school. You ain't playing the game. Give me that iPhone.
See, that's what they do though. They let them do all type of stuff when they too old, it's too late. 'Cause they used to being catered to and having their way.
Coddle is the word.
So y'all got to tighten up on that, bro. I don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm.
He said, long way said, what's y'all opinion on the Nolan Wells situation? We gonna talk about that later, bro.
Mm-hmm. We gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Bring it up for y'all too.
What'd you say, cuz?
I was just about this.
Yeah, we
talked about it Friday.
Yeah, we talked about it Friday.
I had to watch it because I was about to ask y'all about it.
Man, listen, first of all, ain't no black kid need to be hanging with no all white people for number one. And I ain't trying to say be racist or you just can't trust them. History done showed us that you can't rock with them like that.
And
mess you over.
The worst thing about it is it's riding on all levels. The people who did it, the people who supposed to be investigating it, and the people that's supposed to be seeking justice. They're all working together, bro. And that's the reason why you can't do it.
You can't do
not
it.
because we don't like white people or not because we don't trust white people. We're seeing when these things happen how the information of what happened is coming out, and it's foul.
It's foul.
It's always some foul play.
Measy9 said, man, my mom used to look at me like she would give us a look, and me and my little brother knew.
Fact. My mama too. Don't tell somebody we in the street and we embarrassing her.
Man, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna do nothing ill in front of my mama because I already knew what time of day it is. My mama was so cold with the game, she wouldn't even sit until we got home. Me and she not been in the room chilling, playing stuff. She busting that bitch like a Tasmanian devil with a belt in her hand.
Y'all
Whooping
know what
ass.
time it is.
Y'all know what time of day it is.
Yep.
And we knew too.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
knew. So I'm trying to tell you, what's up, Cartel Entertainment?
Cartel ENT. What up, dude?
What's happening?
Blank man.
What's
What up?
happening?
What up? What up?
So basically, bro, what I'm trying to tell y'all is, bro, you know, these children gotta get a hold of them early, bro.
Yeah. What's up, Red PN1GP? What's happening, bro?
Let's be real about it. See, my mom used to starve me. That stomach pain serious.
How your mindset? What up, G?
TQ504 say back in the day, my mama would give that look, tighten her lips, that was it. Keep it up. It was over.
Yeah. What's up, Gilly? What's happening with you, brother?
Oh, no.
What up? What up?
What's up, Jalita?
What's up, Jalita?
I see my born on the jet ski. I'm like, yeah, live life, man. I love that.
Yourself,
Shout out
man.
to Diesel,
Shout out
man.
to
Diesel
Diesel
on the
out
jet
the
ski
melt,
doing
man.
his thing, you heard me?
Good
Dirty
guy,
flat.
man. Real good guy.
Cut Dog Lil one said, say, twin, what y'all think about the little dude that was 16 and unalive 5 members of his girlfriend family? He from St. Louis. I saw that.
Saw that.
Know where that come from? He not getting his behind
He
with.
not getting no type of discipline
You know?
at all. Yeah. Long way say, what's the best age range to have kids as a black person, male or female? I don't know. I don't have kids, so I can't see.
Be grown.
Yeah.
Be an adult.
Be an adult. Have something put up. Hey, bro, I can hear that conversation. Will please?
We pick up more than y'all think we do.
Yeah.
He said, "What's the best age? Just be a grown up, bro. Because living with somebody else and having somebody watch your kids when you go to work and all that shit is a pain, bro.
It's a pain in the ass.
I would advise you to be a grown up.
And just knowing when you have kids, the grind don't stop. You got to keep grinding because they always need something. I don't care if it's Pampers, if it's milk, if it's man. I'm telling you, bro. I just know it.
Blank man said, my mom used to old school. I had to get on my knees and that rice and stuff, and you know, it used to hurt.
Yeah.
My grandmother used to do that.
Yeah.
Put that rice in the corner, go get on your knees.
My grandfather, my dad's dad, he'll tie you to the bed so you can't run.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Earl Matern, man.
So,
Senior.
while you might look at it as abuse, I would do that now instead of going to see my child in the morgue or jail cell or youth authority.
Because what really happens is, I'm going to tell you, man, I've seen it happen. If you don't discipline your child, when they get to a certain age, you gone, T?
Yeah, I gotta take care of some business.
All right, I love you. Come out, let
Y'all
you.
too,
All
bro.
right.
All right.
See y'all boys later, man.
All right.
All right.
So keep it truthful. Like I've watched children who don't get disciplined, and when they finally get disciplined at a certain age, you barely touch them. Ow! What is that? Ow! You hit me!
JJ Stokes said, do y'all think in this day and time it's kind of selfish to have kids because how the world is? No.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Because that's what actually we put here for.
You put it to reproduce, man.
Out of everything I've accomplished in this world, only thing I kind of wish I could have changed was all them abortions that I had when I was in the streets and didn't want to have children. I'm not proud of that. It's not nothing to rep on. That's the only thing I'll change because you have, as a parent, you have a responsibility to instill in your children morals. You know what I'm saying? Discipline. Respect. You know what I'm saying?
And I think in my era, man, I'm gonna tell you how. In my era, they had came up with the 1-800 hotline if you abusing your children, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one time my mom about the woman, I said, I'm gonna call the hotline. She said, call them, bitch. When they get up, I'm gonna kick your ass and their ass.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead, call them. That's the kind of parents y'all gotta be.
What up, Toad? Pigeon Town in the building, man.
What's up, Toad? What's
Shout
up,
out to
homie?
the Fauché Talkers. They had the reunion this year. They had a good time.
I ain't gonna lie. Fauché, bitch, y'all did y'all thing.
Y'all did y'all thing.
Y'all did y'all big one.
Y'all did y'all big one too. Y'all did
That
y'all
was the best
big
one I seen. I ain't just saying it because I'm biased. I didn't go to Fauché.
Yeah.
But they did they one too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to the Fauché
Shout out
Talkers,
to the
man.
Fauché Talkers, man. You're a raw, better child.
And you know
Spoil
what?
the child.
You know what we saying, Uriel? We not saying abuse no child. We saying when they're out of line, tighten that up immediately because you're gonna pay for it later.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you don't touch my child.
And the crazy thing about it is, like, you're gonna be doing one or two things. You're gonna be going to the jailhouse to see him, or you be going to the mall to identify him.
Mm-hmm.
Only because they don't have an understanding of how they're supposed to conduct themselves in society. That's why we see a lot of this degenerative behavior because children don't understand. What's up? Thank you, Ryan A.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
Oh, I ain't even set the goal yet. Let me set the goal, bro.
What we're seeing is, we're not saying abuse your child, but make them understand about authority. Some people want to be...
Or not just authority, because they have authority, they don't have consequences.
Right.
They'll look, my mama don't play, my mama this and that, but they ain't got no consequences behind it because ain't nothing gonna happen when I do this here.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing gonna happen. She gonna fuss at me. I'm gonna be right outside with my friends again. playing my game again,
Yep.
doing this, doing that again.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? No, it don't work like that.
Appreciate you, Ronnie. Blank man said, I remember when parents came to school and whipped me in front of the class. Can't do that no more. I remember when the teachers used to whip you in front
That
of the
happened
class.
to me at Florence J. Chester and
Tom
Tom LaFone. I got whipped in front of the class, both of them.
And Chester, now when we got to the east of Littlewoods, they weren't doing that. But uptown, if you went to Tom LaFone or you went to Chester, you got whipped
In
by
front
your
of the
teachers.
class.
I'm talking about you held your finger and let them hit your knuckles with that little, remember that flagpole stick? That little wooden flagpole stick? You hold your hand out there, whack you across your hand with that. You ain't gonna try to cry because the little pretty girl in the class that you like, she looking at you laughing.
You gonna cry though.
But you gonna cry because that boy hoit. It don't hurt, it hoit.
It's hoit.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess that's why I got so much respect for other people's parents and adults, period, because of that kind of upbringing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to disrespect, just say, I've seen this happen too, y'all. If I'm dating a young lady and her mom is in our business, I'm not going to disrespect her. Even though she wrong for being in our business and having an opinion on what we got going on in our household, because I see a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to respect her.
Well, I'm gonna respect her until she respect me.
Well, what I
I'm
mean
grown
is,
now. You can't tell me that at the age I'm at now. Call me up, curse me out, don't expect to get
Yeah.
cursed back. I don't care how old you is.
that's true.
African Reclamation said, what's good, twins? Children need structure. My mom laid the foundation early, and I knew better. I think it's based on the child who wanted to do right. I knew kids who got whippings and became vicious. Yeah, some of them.
But see, not just that, the whippings have to count and have to mean something.
Right.
They have to understand at an early age why they're getting disciplined.
But see, I didn't get whipped because my mama was mad.
Abusive.
Oh, she was late on her bills, or she was mad at my stepdad, or she was mad. I didn't get whippings for things like that. I got whippings for things that I actually did for real.
that we know we weren't supposed to be doing.
And I said, I might get a whipping for this. You know what I'm saying? And I did it. But see, some children use it as an excuse. My mama and daddy abused me. They ain't abuse you, bro. You didn't set the whole house on fire. They ain't do you nothing but punish you.
Shit, boy.
But if I set the house on fire, my mama probably threw me in that bitch while it still was burning. That's what you get. That's probably why I'm like the way I am, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like Gilly said, boy, I caught a lot of whipping from my pops and it hurt. It made you, I guess, I don't know how kids are today, but it made you be very mindful of what you about to do that you know you ain't got no business doing. You did?
You see Honeycomb Brazy go off on White 100?
Yeah. I told you, he said, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went off
I'll
on
beat you up. I'll beat you up.
Yeah, he went off on him. JJ Stowe said, I can correct a child, but I can't really whip a child because children these days have a appear on them, have a little appear on them as well. Imagine your 17, 16, or 18-year-old son telling you he gay. Now, that's not nothing to get a whipping for.
No, that's not you can't whip it because you
Can't
can't
whip
whip the
because
gay out of them.
Can't whip that out of him. So you just have to either accept it or not accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Just like TQ said, she said it gave you a conscience. Right.
Yeah.
Before you did something, you thought about it. If I do this, I might get my ass tore out the frame, so I might not want to.
I might not want to do
I
this.
might want to revert from that thought and do something else.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
I understand perfectly what you're saying, you know what I mean? But I'm saying the videos I seen, I'm like, man, these children should be dead. They should be dead.
The things that they do, y'all hit the like button, man. We talking about things that's in our community. We spoke on mental health a little bit Friday, because like I said, we have two homegirls from our side, the old side of the Magnolia, whose sons unalived them within the same year, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Gloria. Rest in peace, Nitra, man.
For real.
You did?
For real.
Rest in peace to both of them sisters.
And a lot of people say, man, well, that, they did the slaves, they whipped the slaves and this and that, woo, woo, woo. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody that come from me. Or somebody, I'm talking about your child.
And then not just that, sometimes slaves got beat for nothing. So that's a really, I hear people make that comparison too. I know you're not lying, but that's a bad comparison because we didn't get whipped for nothing. If I got whipped for nothing, you're not teaching the child nothing now. See, a lot of times, this is what we leaving out when we say discipline. Some mothers or fathers are dealing with things in their personal life, and that anger, they take out on their children.
It's displaced.
It's displaced anger. We talking about when your child does something that you tell them not to do. Or they do something and you know you taught them better.
But they do it anyway.
You about to get skin toe off your ass.
Hot Boy said, if you were in that life from the beginning, they would not change on you unless you change on them. I disagree, Hot Boy.
I disagree because
I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
When a child gets to a certain age, then when they experience, see, the problem with a lot of kids nowadays, they want to be grown before their time.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be grown before they give them a chance to be grown.
You got to think, we come from a time where when grown folk was in the room, a child couldn't be in the room. When they having a conversation or your mama on the phone, you better not look in her mouth.
Yep.
You better not be in a conversation. You better say excuse me. If you walk past some adults in the room and you don't say excuse me, your mama will grab you by your shirt and come, what you say? Oh, excuse me, how y'all doing? You speak and you and you say excuse me. You know what I'm
Diva,
saying?
the Queen said, "This is H1. This is a good topic tonight."
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
African Reclamation said, "I'm a '90s baby, but I was raised old school. My mama would make me get a switch off the tree, and we couldn't be in the room when grown folks was talking without consequences."
That's what I'm saying. Oh, looking at your mama mouth when she in the phone. She'll stop our conversation. You looking at my mouth?
Or you can't get no grown folks' business. They
No.
talk, you can. Oh yeah, because I seen
What?
What?
The whole room is like you go in the club,
the record scratch.
get a rope.
Yeah.
You cannot get in no grown folks conversation. So I think that particular, that was taught for a reason. Because they wanted you to stay in the child's place. A lot of these
A
children,
child had a police.
a child had a place. It's like now children don't have a place anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Hey, Carla Stevens say, "Hey, my name is Carla Stevens. I'm from Brunswick, Georgia. I love y'all show.
Thank you, sis.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you. It's poor parenting. Parenting is the new crisis. You right, bro. You right.
But it's the thing, no. But it's the thing.
You right. Let's be real about it.
Why do you tell me about disciplining my child when my child can grow up and do anything they want to do? They can get locked up, unalive.
They might harm you or your child. You're somebody in your family because I didn't give them no discipline and teach them right from wrong. JJ Stoshik, remember back in the day when you were younger, like you said, you couldn't even be in a room with older folks. Remember? Your cousins used to go or try to go be a body shadow boxing. Man.
African Reclamation said, and you couldn't say lying, especially with adults. You had to say telling a story.
Or fear.
Or fear.
You couldn't say butt, booty, none of that type of stuff.
He lying. He what?
He what?
telling a fear.
Yeah, you couldn't say that.
Telling
You're
a
right.
story.
You're right.
You couldn't say that.
See, the discipline was, it actually made us better people because I understood, even when it wasn't a situation like involving what my parents told me to do, that it was consequence to the decisions that you make. Some of these children don't understand the consequence. You won't be sliding and riding and talking about it, and you go to that place, now you want to rat on everybody.
Now you want to sit down and pee.
Because you don't understand consequence. You had no concept of understanding what consequences was. Look, Blame Man say, even Thanksgiving, they had the table where the kids eat and the adults eat.
Yep.
We used to play domino. We'd be like, go to the kids' table. It's the grown men table. But you're right. You're right.
What's up, Nicole?
What's up, Nicole?
Nicole said, a child may be seen but not heard. That's the way I came up.
Me too.
That's right.
Look, Marvin said, my mama punished me.
Who?
Marvin Bean. I said Marvin Bean.
You say Marvin.
I see Marvin Bean say, my mama punished me. She would put me on my knees and hold them thick-ass Yellow Pages books. Yep. Or lean against the wall with your hands out.
Yep.
Or
Get the chair.
Yeah.
Turn the channel.
Turn the channel, all that.
Yeah, all that. And TQ said, don't say what when your name is called. Is that you mean yes, ma'am?
Man, you couldn't stump off. You couldn't smack your teeth. You couldn't be like, man, what you said? Nothing. That was what was so important, not just for black people, for white people too. You have to instill some form of respect or discipline within your child.
I got that belt. That belt did right. I had whelps all on my ass and my legs and my everything.
Nigga ain't want them.
Man, I'm telling you,
ain't
bro.
want 'em, boy.
But guess what, though? I'm telling you, it made us more disciplined. It made us more respectful. We had more morals.
Yeah.
I think they did that on purpose too. When they say you can't whip your children, they want you to not discipline your children. You know what I'm saying? So your child could be out of control.
Because so the prison complex, which is a $1 billion industry, can be funded through that channel, through that tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
Ronnie Baker said, children don't have a place because we are confusing them. Some people use the children as best friends. A child's mind is not developed for that.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts. What's up, Gio?
What's up, Gio? What's
What's
happening?
going on?
What's happening?
Salute.
Oh, don't say salute. You say, why you telling me salute? I'm your homeboy. Oh, man.
All right, loved one. Aaron Pierce say, now they got to sit down and peep. You might have to explain that one to him. Say, bro,
Yep.
you're right. And here's something else crazy. Do you know they don't teach cursive in school no more?
Yeah, they can't read cursive.
Yeah, they can't read cursive. They don't even teach that to them. What's that about, y'all?
That's
What
crazy.
are we witnessing here in our time, y'all? I don't get it.
One Life says up, twins. On the flip side, I was in the store yesterday, and an uncivilized mutt, white lady in there cursing out her 2-year-old child out loud. That's not what I'm talking about, bro. A 2-year-old,
Yeah,
you even got to rip no 2-year-old. You can skate them until getting right. I'm talking about these young preteens and young people, bro. I seen a dude, like I said earlier, y'all just getting in here, so I'm gonna say it. His mama told him she cut the Wi-Fi off. She didn't want him to play his game because he was treating his little sister bad. He was like, man, cut it on right now before I tear the whole house up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start breaking stuff up in here. Do it now,
Cut the
bitch.
MF and Wi-Fi on. What are you doing?
I'm looking like, I got angels in front of the TV like, what you think you doing, bro? What you think you're doing?
JJ Stowe said, what do you do if your mom hitting dippers and no father and your mom out there want to be young? What is a dipper?
What's a dipper? I don't know what that is.
After reclamation say, y'all ain't lying. My mama used to tell me, boy, get out my mouth when I would stare at her while she's talking on the phone or with another adult. Yeah, you couldn't be in the room when the adult was in the room. You couldn't stare at her when she on the phone. You couldn't definitely get in that conversation. Boy. What's up, D-Day? What's up, True K?
Was Organized Thinkers Network says showing some love, keep going. Y'all go subscribe to Organized. Look, that's the next wave out in New Orleans, bro. Organized.
You want to hear hip hop? Go listen to them.
Y'all fuck with them. And them dudes at the 17th, I salute them.
Different
places though, you know what I'm saying? But I salute them. I like what they doing. If I was in New Orleans, I'll be an organized thinker.
You'll be somewhere in that camp.
I'll be involved in that. But I'm in Texas, but
Yeah.
we'll work something out. I'm gonna talk to him when I get down there.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Jock?
What's up, Jock?
Hot Boy said, you do not have to whip a child to discipline them. Sorry, talk to them from the beginning. Talking
right.
don't work.
Oh, okay.
Talking don't work, bro. You know why talking don't work? These kids are advanced now, bro.
Yeah.
They'll listen to all that shit you saying about, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. And they'll do right for a day or two. But since they ain't got no consequences for them going astray from what you saying, they'll just do what they want to do.
You know what, Hot Boy?
Hold up. And they feel like you're going to talk to them again.
That might have worked for you. You know what I'm saying? But me, him, we needed that pop, bro. We needed some discipline. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why Organized Thinkers say, mama says stay in the child's place. Mm-hmm. You damn right.
Jock said parents want to be kid friends nowadays.
And that's their problem.
Oh, JJ talking about that Sharon. Look, my mama, I ain't gonna lie. One thing about my mom I can honestly give her, she ain't never smoked mess with no drugs or drink no alcohol.
That's the only thing really seen.
Now, she was a party person. Used to have card games and all kind of shit going on in our house. But she ain't never drink and smoke no weed or do no drugs. I give her that.
Trinity Team 504 said, I think it's a generation, bro. The social media, the music, and the lack of dads in the home. They will try a moment, but they would think twice about trying a man in the house. They'll try mama, they'll think twice about trying. I grew up with my mama. My daddy got killed when I was 9. Mm-hmm. So my mama laid the foundation down. I knew what to do and not do. By the time I got to high school, I already knew my mama couldn't see me do and when she could see me do.
Right. One like said, I was talking to a girl, but we was to clash because she let her daughters talk back too much. Yeah, I would have clashed with that too. I said, bro, listen, the way I was brought up, the way my cousin was brought up, the way my partner was brought up, that wasn't on the table right there, talking back to people. Mm-mm. Because we had a more of a community-based upbringing.
Anybody can whoop you.
Anybody can whoop you. If they didn't whoop you, they'll bring you to your mama or let your mom. I'm going to tell your mama. Mm-hmm. And if somebody told you, I'm going to tell your mama, I'm going to tell your daddy. See, the community would say, I'm going to tell your mama. When you got to your mama would tell you, I'm going to tell your daddy. Mm-hmm. So it trickled down. The album trickled down sometime. You dig?
JJ Stowe said, I understand both sides because it's hard to be a kid these days if you don't have a role model like parents. Say, but to me, bro, it ain't hard to be no kid, but somebody paying your rent and feeding you and putting clothes on your back.
What's up, fly on the wall?
Do what they tell you to do, bro. Mm-hmm. Who are you to tell them what you ain't gonna do? Who are you to tell them a parent what you ain't gonna do? It's not fair.
Yeah,
life ain't fair.
Right.
When you get to be a grown up, you don't understand the obstacles of life because you didn't get chastised as a child to see what you had to go through to get through life.
Right. Man, you'll see a damn dog chastising their child if their dog out of line. A puppy, a dog will go correct that if it goes too far.
That Organized Thinkers say, y'all already organized. Y'all, everything we stand for, coming together. We've been adopted, y'all. Salute. That's real. I like to hear talk like that, bro.
Yeah. Bunchy Carter Dunbar said, Bunchy Carter A. Dunbar said, my friends would check me if I ever saw me talk crazy to my mother and vice versa to them. Yeah. Man, don't talk to your mama like that. You tripping, boy. You right.
Yeah, Cut Dog said, man, you been picking your teeth off the floor talking back my era.
Facts.
For real, bro.
What's up, how your mindset?
What's up, Kuzan?
What's up, Kuzan?
Jack Fonda says no community no more. If you try to discipline somebody's child, even for their own good, their parents ready to war with you.
That's true.
That's true, and that's sad. True. That's sad, but you know what, though? That comes from the father not being in the home. Because some of these mamas, but they look at their children as their friends, like they homies or something. And then when they get locked, man, you got so many women who got kids in jail, they ain't never coming home, bro, you'd be surprised. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even believe it.
Hot Boy said, if you cannot talk to your child, you have to put your hands on them. You fail as a parent. Sorry, please forgive me if I told the truth. He's one of the parents we talking about, y'all.
You go see your boy in prison.
Yeah.
Or your daughter in prison.
Or in the mall.
Or in the mall.
Say, bro, it's important, Jay. Listen what I'm telling you, Hot Boy. It's important that your child, especially these days, understand consequences, bro. Because there's so many things that they can face and obstacles they're going to run into in these times that we didn't run into, like I told you. In our community, your mama didn't have to see you doing nothing wrong.
Somebody could have saw you
and say, I'm going to tell your mama.
And that's just like my mama seeing it.
Yeah.
Because she going to take their word no matter what.
Now, if your mama ain't going, if you know that your mama ain't going to enforce no discipline on you when you get home, you ain't worrying about it. Go tell her. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
JJ Stokes said, "What's the influences? Imagine if you had moms hitting you, had no father. All you had was rap music and your friends. All I had was rap music. My friends, my mama.
My mama used to work and my daddy was dead.
That's excuses they're using, bro.
Mhm.
That's excuses, bro.
Yeah.
That's excuses because you know if I do this, there's a consequence behind this. You're not gonna do it.
Especially the kind of consequences we had to face. My mom used to put us in the tub and say, grab your nuts
Grab your nuts.
and go crazy.
And
Because
I knew. At first I was like, man, this lady hate my guts.
And I'm talking about for something like breaking in cars. She found out we was breaking in cars.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I got that whooping like that, because so many things could have came from me breaking in cars. Somebody could have came outside and killed me. The police could have called us and took us to jail. And now my life is different now because now I got a felony or I got a record at 11, 12 years
That
old.
answer when they killed me, it made me think twice.
It made me think twice. Absolutely.
Think twice podcast.
Think twice podcast.
You understand? That's when they kill me. You ain't gonna die and go, oh, you hurt me so much. Shut that old bitch ass crying up. Get
What's
up.
up, B? Yes, get up, shut up.
You know.
Look, TQ54 said, Mama used to say, don't be talking all over your mouth, telling too much business. Yeah. Real talk.
How your mindset say, man. Must go back in memory, huh, bro? One life said, parents today went too far with that, letting the child have a voice stuff. I'm gonna finish reading your comment, but I gotta read that again. You right.
Yeah.
We ain't have no voice.
We had no voice. I believe a child should have a voice, but I definitely didn't have one in my mama's house. See, I had a conversation with somebody about that, right?
Hold up, let me see. What the child need a voice for? What do they know about life to tell a grown up what they need to be doing? A child. Is you crazy?
The hierarchy have to be set in place, bro.
Man, listen, there's a lot of things my mama told me coming up when I was young. I thought was foolish and dumb. And some of it probably was, like, swallowing gum. You can grow a gum tree in your stomach or hanging with the wrong people, you can get killed. No, it don't go like that. But she's telling you what could happen and the possibilities of what could happen because she's been through what you've been through already.
Look, Hot Boy say, whooping your children do not solve the problem. You have to talk to him, sit them down, make them understand without that ass whipping. With dog, you had that talk before you got your ass whipped. Usually.
Mm-hmm.
Because you knew what not to do. That don't. You sound like white people saying that, bro. Like you have no understanding about how it is in our community. We're not talking about no little square. We talking about somebody that got to go outside. They selling crack over here. They selling heroin right here. They selling weed right here. They robbing over here. They get these dudes snorting powder and getting loaded.
They got the man that snatched children. You gotta watch him.
You gotta be. We come up in a different environment to be talking about sitting somebody down. You have to understand that there's consequences for involving yourself in any of these things that went on outside. If your mama or your daddy or your grandpa or whoever raised you caught you, it's consequences.
Because somebody said, yeah, twins, this ever a parenting is straight trash, horrible. That's what's wrong with our children, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even go to a high school graduation without the motherfucker want to fight in a high school graduation.
Or wedding, or high school dance, or the prom. Ain't nobody want having no fights at no prom when I was coming up, boy.
The only weapon we had was an 8-pin.
Yeah.
The only thing I had I could do something was we were going to get phone numbers.
Yeah. Sparrow say real talk. That's understanding, right? Say Hot Boy, you showing your lack of parenting when you say sit down and talk to me. Yeah, sit down and talk to me what you do before the ass whooping come, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
B3 4500 said real shit, boy. Somebody said they was gonna tell my mama, my heart would skip a beat. Even when we got fucked at by adults, even if we knew we was right, we better not argue back trying to prove a point. For real, you better just be quiet.
Look, Jock Funson, I got my 13-year-old listening to this episode with me tonight. He think I be hard on him for no reason, but really I just be on his ass because I want him to understand consequence for everything. That's good, bro. He'll understand as he get older. Man, my daddy said this and this happened. Man, he was right.
What's his name, Jock? I'm gonna holler at the little brother right quick. Say, bro, listen, you might think your daddy tough on you right now, bro.
But he love you.
But he only doing it because he love you. But if he didn't care, he'd let you do anything. If he didn't care, he'd let you think you could do anything. But when you get older, you gonna say, I understand, and I'm glad he did that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he did that. He only want the best for you, son. He's seen what you've seen already, bro. So listen to him. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I got my ass whooped a lot. I thought my mama hated me. She didn't hate me, bro. I needed that because she didn't do it for nothing.
Gilly said, it's hard to fall into the streets. Ain't no love. Put it like this. No matter what environment you bring your children up into, today, social media is raising them.
Yep.
Going to school and peer pressure, it might not be no bad environment that they're coming up in, but the peer pressure that they're going to face around these children that don't have no discipline, your child need to understand, my parents didn't raise me like that. I can't succumb to peer pressure. You feel me?
Not just that, though. You say you get married, your daddy whip you or get on you. Think about all the things he let you get away with. Think about the things he do buy you, you're asking for, he get for you.
Yeah.
Think about that, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
You're right, Gilly. It's easy to fall into the streets, bro.
Yep.
Hot boy said, I ain't got to whip no child. I know how to chastise them by giving them understanding and taking to him. Seeing them down, I'm going to make them understand. Okay, if it worked for you, hot boy, it do. For me, the type of child I was, as a man, I can admit now, I needed strict discipline, bro.
Organized Thinkers Network said, wasn't no curfew for us at first. Guess what? We never no curfew. When them street lights come on, that's your sign to get inside.
Mm-hmm.
When the street lights be inside, come on, you better be inside.
Not just that, when I was coming up in the Magnolia, for a little while, they had a rumor about a dude named Donut, the Graper Man. And in the Calio, at nighttime, wasn't no little children hanging outside playing at nighttime in the Calio. You know what I'm saying? Ronnie Biggers say, protect the ones you love, they'll learn to grow. That's true.
Man,
That's
when
true.
they get older, they gonna understand, bro. Because they're gonna be disciplined. See, the only way they don't understand is that they can do anything, and then when the police grab them, then they don't understand. Don't touch me.
Shout out to Javian, man. You did. Shout out, bro. Your daddy love you, bro. Just listen to him right now. You'll understand when you get older. Remember this day. Remember these conversations. Because your daddy ain't going to abuse you, but he could have left you at the hospital. He loved you.
He could have denied you.
He could have denied, that ain't my son. He didn't.
He didn't. And as a child, bro, you 16, 13, you need that discipline in your life, bro. 'Cause look at some of these children, bro, that's going to jail, ain't never coming home.
Robert, so I had this talk with my 14-year-old son yesterday. Say it's a way to make them respect what's going wrong. Because usually, dog, I'm going to be real. Before I got a whipping, I was told not to do what I did before I did it. I didn't just get a whipping because I did something bad out the blue. My mama already knew the type of things that we'll get into outside.
Sometimes she let it build up.
Yeah, she let it build up.
She let it build up sometimes. And then when it's time to lay the hammer down, we know what's happening.
Brandon said, right, twins. Big facts, twins. Parents whipping because they care. My mama whipped us because she cared. You know what I'm saying?
She had to be tough on us. We were bad, bro.
That's why I got her to this day. My mama called me today. I was sleeping good early this morning to bring her to the doctor. I ain't feel like getting out of my bed and none of that there. But guess what I did? I got up and took her to the doctor. I sat there the whole time. She went to go do whatever she had to do. Came home, bought her something to eat, and went home and laid down, bro.
African Reclamation said, I grew up around old people, so a lot of their mannerisms and teachings rubbed off on me. When I messed up, they would put me to the side and chew me out instead of trying to expose me like they do today. For real. For real, for real.
I'm going to be real with you. Some parents don't have to whip their children. They can discipline them other ways. So I'm not saying, go whip your children's ass. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for a child like me and him, yeah, we needed that belt. Or that Daniel Greenham that I would have. We needed that.
Cut dog Lil said, I was a street light baby, you heard me? Me too, bro. My mama said, when the street lights come on, be inside.
10th Hour Talk, see, I heard about Donut. I was scared of that. We was too.
Yeah, I was scared of Donut.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nobody ain't want to get caught by Donut. Hot boy said, these parents out here have anger issues. Keep your hands to yourself. What happened to that, twins? Kids have feelings too. Keep your hands off them kids.
Kids' feelings?
You got children, dude? You really got children?
You ain't got no kids.
Man, you ain't got no kids.
You ain't got no kids.
Stop talking. Don't get in this conversation no more. You talking crazy, hot boy. Kids got feelings too. My mom ain't give a damn about my feelings. Because if my feelings went against her discipline, I was going to get my ass whipped.
Or,
period.
If my feelings say I'm going to do what I want to do anyway, and she ain't going to whip me, I'll probably be in prison to this day right now, bro. You know?
You see, I was literally saying the words I was telling him. I'm going to show him this lie. I said, bro, listen, it's not that, see, as a child's mind is going to rationalize you physically putting pain on him as you don't love them. But bigger than that, he's going to remember what you said before he felt that pain. That's bigger. That's bigger than what his feelings is. You know what I'm saying?
One life said, if a man planning on marrying a woman with kids, he better find out what's your stance on discipline. I agree.
Yeah. Ryan say, one super chat donation, everybody talking. See, this the problem we have sometimes, bro. We come on these kind of shows and a lot of people want to hear the messy shit, but we talking about something real in our community for how we supposed to raise our children up. We got 1 or 2 super chats. That's crazy, bro.
Ms. Lieber said, that's how my grandma was, twin. She wouldn't whoop us when we did something. She works and let it build up. Those were the worst.
You right. You right, Ms. Lieber. That's the worst one.
Cousin Mike said, a couple of weeks ago, I had to jab my son in the back of his head for being loud and using profanity. I bet you going to think about it when he do it again.
Look around.
Or when he do curse, he going to look around and see if a jab coming to the back of his head.
Yeah. Man, Amazon sent me this right here to my door. I don't know who the hell this for. I ain't order this. What am I going to do with this? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro.
Put some flowers or something in there,
Some
bro.
flowers in it. Man, my living room is silver and white. I can't do that with no old Tupperware pot last vase y'all they sent me, man. You did?
He said, Brandon Daniels said, my daddy used to whoop me with a belt or a wet switch. I bet you got your mind right.
Sparrow said, I'm a cash app, y'all twins. This is what I need to hear. Yeah, Think Twice podcast, twice with the two, man. You're going to see this picture right here, man. That's the cash app.
Cut Dog Lil one said they don't even play football in the streets no more. They
That's
really don't
Gilly.
play outside.
That's Gilly, Cut Dog Gilly. Yeah, we used to play football in the street.
That's Lil one. Cut Dog Lil one. That's not Gilly.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, we used to, man, I seen Corey Red yesterday.
Who?
Corey Red? Yeah. I'm surprised you say, who is that?
You say Corey Ray.
Yeah, that used to be in here, Corey Cole. That being here.
You say Corey. You say Corey.
Corey. Yeah, Corey was his real name. I seen Corey, he gave me Bug them. I talked to Bug too from Judah Clan.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to
man.
Judah Clan,
Shout out to
man.
Judah Clan, man.
Thank you, Mr. B.
Thank you, Mr. B. This my brother B. What B this is, man? Oh, that's cute though. Put some days in it. Whenever you come to Houston, Simone, I'll give you this mug. You can put some days in it. Because I don't really have no use for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Amazon said. I called him and told him and everything. I ain't seen the money come out my, Ryder Biggie said, crazy. Money make people don't make money.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
Money make people. People don't make money.
Yeah. Money make people. People don't make money. Absolutely.
Hot Boy said, man, you talking about I'm crazy. Man, keep your head in all them babies, man. I remember when I was a little boy, keep your effing hands to yourself. Yeah. As a child, you keep your hands off another child.
Mm-hmm.
As an adult, you gonna tell me I can't discipline my child. What if my child going to class and saying, I ain't doing shit? After teacher, I ain't doing nothing.
My daddy ain't gonna whip me. He gonna sit down and have a talk with me. Even if he don't say it, that could be going on in his mind.
That wasn't what I was about to say. But anyway, what I'm saying, what I'm supposed to let them get away with that and don't do nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Don't whoop them? Don't talk to them? Talking ain't gonna help no child like that.
I'm trucking both of y'all in football. Say, bro, I'm 220 pounds.
You ain't gonna truck me.
How you gonna truck me? You might run, you might, but you ain't gonna truck me.
I'm gonna go low.
Yeah, I'm gonna go low, and he gonna go high. We used to call it a U-Haul, and flip you. You gonna be hurt. You gonna be getting up. Ask me. You better ask some people about the U-Haul we used to do.
And it's I'm trucking y'all in football. No, indeed, boy. You see, at my era, we went outside and played football every day.
All day, every day,
day.
all day.
Football, whatever sport it was for that season, we were playing it. I wasn't inside I wasn't on Madden. Madden wasn't even much out then.
Yeah, we wasn't. We had no internet.
We had pitch up tackle.
Yeah, we had throw up tackle, pitch up tackle.
You know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
That's before your time.
African Reclamation said we needed that sternness and discipline because if you grew up in the 70s through the 90s, crime, kidnapping, drugs were more prevalent back then than it is today. It kept me safe and out the way. Absolutely, African Reclamation. My mama didn't abuse me.
No, she didn't.
I didn't have to go around her and be every time it wasn't that. Because I know I ain't did nothing. It was love.
Right.
My mama loved, but I know if I did something, I had to find out if she found out about it. On the cool. You did?
Yeah, cut dogs. I was outside, man. We was outside. Look, get off from school, do my homework. Once I do my homework, I can go outside to the street lights. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
That's what we
Summertime,
did.
we would get up early in the morning to go outside.
Yep.
And when come up, we were drinking water from the hose.
Yep, the whole about the side of the house.
From the side of the house. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't go home, bro. We grew up different. But these kids now is privileged. They soft. They spoil. They don't listen.
Yep.
They hard-headed. They disrespectful.
Yep.
And all that, bro, combined, bro. You know why? Because the mom was like, oh, that's my baby. Don't touch
That's
my
the
baby.
worst part about it. If you try to give them some discipline, that's what you about to hear from the mom. But you want to drink some of these right here, see what he's in for?
Not today. I got to catch a flight in the morning. Not today.
All right, cool.
Good dude probably not get back.
So we're not going to be on Wednesday, or we're going to be back on Friday. You know what I'm saying?
You dig?
You did?
Organized Thinkers Network say ball up anything and throw it in the air and see who can catch it or pick it up. Yeah. We played with tennis balls, football, soccer ball.
Remember that little red and white football? That plastic with the holes in it and the yellow one?
That before their time.
That before y'all. Y'all don't know nothing about
That
that.
before y'all time.
That before y'all time.
I was throwing 80-yard bombs when I was 12 with that bat.
You know what was cold, bro?
What?
The football. I don't know if anybody remember Corey Rayford, brother, that went to Aid, that played quarterback at Aid.
Oh, yeah.
I think his name Rain. I don't remember his name, but Corey Rayford, brother. Shout out to Corey Rayford. He's an Indian, Mardi Gras Indian. Shout out to Corey Rayford. His big brother was a quarterback. That boy was cold. He used to come play football with us all the time. He'd be the quarterback for us, throwing bombs and everything. Oh, it was a wonderful time, man.
Giovanni said my mother never hit me at all. Well, I'm gonna keep it honest. Some kids don't need to get a whip because they listen.
They listen. They're not bad. They do what they're supposed to do. You know, I'm not saying you have to put your hands on your child or discipline them. I'm saying the type of children that we were. I needed that belt. As an adult, I can say because Giovanni, you ever try to break in a hood store after it closed at night? I'm talking about climbing the roof and breaking the store. Well, that's why you ain't
With a crowbar and everything?
with a crowbar. Mask on, pillowcase. We trying to go in there and steal everything in the store.
At 13.
At 13. Yeah, man.
Man.
Real talk.
Man, we was man, look, I stole my first car at 14 years old. 13 years old, going on 14.
Followed behind the bigger dudes in our hood.
Using hot rocks. Oh, we used to take the fiberglass, what is not fiberglass?
The porcelain off the
spark plug and shake them up and throw it against the glass. The glass go poosh. Man, we get a screwdriver, pop the collar, pull that steering thing it's like this. We got a little nipple on that, pull that bitch back.
Yeah.
We had stolen cars, man.
Yeah. Riding around all kind of hoods.
Man,
we barely could see above the steering wheel. We were small. But my mama caught us doing that one time. I heard about us doing that one time. Boy, mama tore our ass up.
Cartel Entertainment said that in the 90s, baby was the last one to really experience playing outside.
As kids.
Mm-hmm.
Giovanni said, oh, nah, she should have. Oh, we did. She found out. We was on top of the roof.
Yep.
You dig?
What's up, D-Day?
What's
Truman
up,
said, some on. I only got popped one time when I broke into the community swimming pool that night. That's why you so hard-headed and so bad right now.
Yeah, you only got one whipping.
Nah, I'm just playing. I don't know Truman personally. Yeah. I'm just messing with you, Truman. I don't know.
Organized Thinkers Network say that comes from parents wanting a better life for their kids, and it made them privileged kids that think they're adults. We was really young adults doing the same things they did at their level as kids. Absolutely.
Yep.
See, these kids want to be adults today, but they don't have no understanding about consequences and discipline. That's why when they get a certain age and you pop them, you hit me. You hit me. What?
Because when you go to jail, I got to pay your bond. I got to be the one to come pick you up. That's why I popped you.
Or I may be the one that have to stand over your body at the morgue.
Right.
Identifying you for running with the wrong people and not being having your own mind and doing things, peer pressure is serious, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It's serious. It's serious in a lot of ways because if you don't discipline your child, them children will.
See, bro, you know a lot of my friends I grew up with, like, a lot of them wind up getting on dope. And I'm like, damn, I used to hang with this nigga every day.
Stop. From New Orleans, when we say dope, we mean heroin.
Yeah,
we don't mean crack or powder.
I mean heroin.
We mean heroin. Some of them got on crack and powder, but heroin was the main drug at that time. A lot of them got on heroin.
A lot of them got on heroin. I'm like, what damn, why? I used to hang, we used to do the same, everything, we used to do the same thing.
Man,
bro.
look, this nigga with the running back, the pitcher on our team, and niggas start getting on dope, bro.
R.I.P. Isaiah from my East Shore. That was my childhood friend.
Yeah.
Niggas used to sleep at my house, used to sleep at his house. When I heard it, I had moved though. My sophomore year, my mama got married. I moved to Gonzales.
Mm-hmm.
When I moved, they told me we was getting loaded. I said, man, how? We used to have, you know, I didn't understand it, bro. I couldn't grasp the concept that my childhood, my best friend, was on heroin, bro.
But sometimes, I'll tell you something, dog. Some children, when they get to a certain age, they listen to other people that get into their ear, and they forget about the person that didn't leave you at the hospital. They forget about the person that helped you in your time of need, and they feel like because you're my mother or you're my father, you're supposed to do this. That don't go like that.
Right.
That don't go like that.
Organized Thinkers Network. We was making the same amount of money the adults was. They think they age now, and our friend way older than us.
Yep.
For real. You're not, listen, your child is not your friend. Your child is not your friend.
No.
You are their parent.
Look, Gio say, same real talk. My friend, do a neighbor, her mom changed my diapers. I didn't know that she was using drugs at the age of 15 years old. She's 50 now and still on it. Wow. I got a gang of partners that get loaded now. And now that I look back at it, their parents were really, really lenient on them. I'm talking about really let them do a lot of things that I couldn't do at the time. You know what I'm saying? I understand now. I see it. There's no better teacher than experience.
Cut Dog Lil One said the YNs want to do grown stuff with that money. It's real in the world. Responsibility comes just like take those bills every month.
Yeah.
Say, bro, if they don't understand, bro, they don't understand one thing, bro. You not grown. And grown people responsibility takes a lot. It takes a lot of patience and understanding to be grown.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't have that understanding for number one and the patience. They don't know what that is. I ain't never seen a generation of kids that's so impatient when something is about to happen or something about to go down. They're the most impatient. I don't get that. I don't know what that's about.
And they spoil.
Yeah, they spoil you. No one like, not you hit me, is you hit me. Don't leave the out. That's some shit. I don't know where the kids get that from. Ow. What? Ow. Give me another lick for that. That hurt. It's supposed to. You right, One Life.
Then we had older dudes in the hood, older people in our community, bro. They ain't have to be your daddy, your uncle. If they seen you cutting up, they'll get on your ass. They'll tighten you up. We call it cramp up. They'll cramp you up to see you doing something you ain't got no business doing.
Brandon Daniels say fam, tomorrow my birthday. Say, bro, shout out to you, happy birthday, bro. Say, bro, your family, I'm talking about Boo Ross, June, Pug, Gary, Kaye. Say, bro, all of them, I look at them people like my family, bro. The whole Daniels, my mama and Vera, like that. My mama and Martha Daniels, rest in peace, Charlotte, was like that.
It's the King said, I'm late as hell coming in the show. What y'all talking about? We're talking about disciplining children.
Yeah.
Not abusing them. Look, it's a thin line. It's a thin line. To me, abusing a child is when you whip them for no reason. That's abuse. Or you over-whip them. Once you get the point across, you back up. You heard me? Once you get the point and you serious about what you're saying, then you back up. And I guarantee you, the next time that child think about doing something, they're going to think about it.
Cut Dog say they think things happen like you cooking in the microwave. Right? It don't happen like that. A lot of times when you feel like you have to discipline your child, it's things that you told them way a few times. And you tell them, I ain't gonna keep telling you whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep telling you that.
But they don't listen.
JJ Stowe said, it's the music. It will never go back to kids respecting parents.
Nah.
This is my thing, bro. In my time,
Ain't the music.
I understood that these dudes was just rappers.
Man, we had NWA.
Yeah.
Dope, man. We
Yeah.
had F the Police.
Yeah, we had
Coming
all
straight
that.
From we had all type of wild music. Bitches ain't shit about hoes and tricks. All that type of stuff. We understood that was music, bro.
Yeah.
And the kids nowadays, they don't understand the music because their parents don't tell them.
They don't teach them
And that's
that.
music. That shit ain't real.
They
Bro,
don't sit down and have conversations with them, take rides with them and stuff.
Look what happened to Lil Durk. Look what happened to King Von. Look what happened to Mo 3. Look what happened to
Soulja
YNF
Slim.
Melly. Look what happened to Soulja Slim. Look what happened to BTY. The list goes on and on and on and on, bro. The list, you can't see they setting this shit up for our people. Get on. Let me wave my flag, man. Let me wave my flag.
One good
because
time.
What we don't understand is, bro, what we don't understand is as a people, there's a plan to destroy our children, bro.
Yep.
So we don't understand that.
Yep.
We don't understand that.
Y'all, I ain't got no more liquor tonight, so we ain't taking no shot tonight.
Man, ain't no more of that brown.
No.
Man,
No.
I want to take me a shot, man.
We ain't got no liquor. This very few that happens, y'all. We just don't have. Y'all hit the cash out. Send $30 to get us a bottle of liquor. You know, I ain't gotta get nothing super expensive. Send some money to the cash out, man. Ronnie Baker, appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, bro. You know, Cousin Mike said, well, hold up, we passed it. Organized thinking say, by making us earn the information, we used it more, they overloaded with so much info, I think they don't appreciate it. No, I think it's the communication skills which was like, see my son, but I ain't gonna lie, he ain't nothing like me. He ain't won't be in the streets, he ain't gonna have no part of selling drugs, none of that type of stuff. Bro. He graduated from school, got him a job, he been working for 4 or 5 years straight, he been on his job, he put a little protection on habits, he listened to me, bro. He respect me because I didn't over-parent on him. You understand?
Right.
Cousin Mike said, yeah, brothers, everything was cool with our click back home in New Orleans until them niggas started getting on that dope. That's when shit started getting cutthroat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we'll go to a concert or something, and one group will go that way. That's the one that's gonna snort that powder. The other group that's gonna go this way.
That gonna mess with the bras.
Yeah.
Ryder said, love talk you of them. They gotta learn the hard way. Yeah, see, bro, sometimes, like you say, if you talk to them and they don't listen, I had to learn the hard way on certain things. You understand what I'm saying? And it's good that I didn't go to jail, but like I'm talking about like when I first started like feeling like I had to play with guns. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody I was around was playing with guns. It wasn't necessarily the music that made me pick up a gun. It was places I was going and things I was seeing that was happening at the places I was going that made me feel like I had to have a gun. Like leaving places and getting shot at. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I can't be depending on somebody with me with a gun to defend me.
B34500 says sometimes they just say your name and give you a look. They mean chill your ass out because I'm on you.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's how it go.
How about your kids listen to me? I got the power. I ain't got to whoop their butt. They do not like that. Talk to the children. I don't care what no child like, hot boy. You're very immature. You think you saying something? But dog, a child don't have no feelings when it comes to of you living under my roof and not listening to what I told you to do.
You gonna do what I say.
You gonna do what I say do.
Period. Simone said, that's a good one. That's a good one, Simone. Simone said, if they want to be grown, let them be grown. They will put a grown-up pants on and let them live life. They have to go at them. You cannot parent adults.
Right.
You can't parent no grown-up.
Yeah. Josh Ford say, salute, black fathers matter. These kids nowadays are more advanced technology-wise, but lack common sense. You have 4-year-olds who can operate mobile devices like adults. We had more sense back then. That's true. As far as this computer stuff go, but the real world, like they're going to deal with in the real world, they have no idea
I
about
think that shit dumbing our children now, bro.
Yeah. It's making them more advanced technology wise, but real life situations and doing things that shit is messing them up, bro. It's messing them up.
Let's hit this.
All right.
I'll bring my bottle tomorrow. I'm gonna take a shot because we're not going live Wednesday. I'm gonna be up tonight. Got some things to do. We gotta make some moves. I'm gonna take a shot, bro. I'm gonna take a shot. As the King said, I had a grandfather who used to whip my ass with love. I didn't realize he was my biological grandfather until I was in my 30s. He treated me no different. He passed away years ago, but I appreciate him.
I do too.
I do. I appreciate people that put that belt on me, bro.
My auntie Marsha, she used to come get us. We used to go on the night walk for the summer sometime. Rest in peace, my auntie Marsha. She did not play with us, disrespect or none of that.
None of that, bro.
She didn't play with that. My auntie Tanya, she had twin girls, Aiden and they dream. Rest in peace, both of my twin girl cousins. She used to have us all in the Magnolia. Walking through the Magnolia. We got on the red gators, they got on the white gators. We got on the blue polos, they got on the yellow polos. That was something to see walking through the Magnolia. That's why a lot of people remember us from children. We had twin girl cousins. My mama's sister had twins, and my mama had twins, us. And we used to always be with our little twin girl cousins. You dig?
Real Hunter said, I remember my mama used to tell me before I left out the house, I ain't got no bond money. my mama used to be like, touch something, I'm gonna break your fingers.
Yep. Your
Now,
mama,
would she broke my fingers? Probably not, but in my mind,
she'll do it.
she'll try.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna go through that pain. So you know what? I want. And I still got caught stealing out of what we got caught stealing. What that was on shelf? What's that?
We got caught stealing out Gaylords. We got caught stealing out
What's the name? Was it TGNY?
TGNY.
TGNY. There's a little bit of small Transformers. I had a cowboy jacket. I wasn't no cowboy fan, but my mama bought me a cowboy jacket, the puffing one, right? I used to get them to slide them under my wrist. I had like 15 of them bitches on both sides.
Caught us in that.
He caught me. I knew what time of day it was when I got home already, dog. Because I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing that, but I was bad, and I needed that. You know what I'm saying?
Brandon, you can't blame it on the music. You can't blame it on the music. It's the parents trying to be their friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
My mama is not my friend, y'all. Hey, put y'all ones in the chat, man. Put y'all ones in the chat.
I'm going to take a shot, man.
One like I remember my granddad trying to bust me and my mom with a brick at 11 years old. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. My grandpa whipped me one time on my daddy's side.
And I had to get no more whooping.
I had to get no more whipping from him ever in my life.
Rock.
Yeah, I'm
You
like,
know.
Shot o'clock.
yeah, he right on time.
Awesome.
Max Sauce, what's happening?
Shot o'clock.
Shot
dig?
o'clock, baby. What's up, Rock?
What's up, Rock?
They just asked about you, bro.
Yeah, where Rock at?
I'm right here.
I told you, Rock been working late when he be doing that halfback, so you know he be doing this thing. We understand that. Get that bread, man.
And Rock the supervisor where he go at. So he got to make sure everybody's straight before he leaves sometime. I've seen this myself.
Yep.
This ain't nothing he told me. I gotta get them right. Oh, all right.
You shot o'clock.
You dig?
Shot o'clock, baby. But we talking about Rock. We talking about disciplining children.
Yeah.
And we said there's a thin line between abusing the child and really getting the child mind right.
Well,
I think these kids nowadays need ass whoopings, dog, because they
Well-
out of control.
They get coddled too much.
will we get how we got discipline?
Yeah.
That was child abuse. That's child abuse today.
I needed
that
it.
today.
I needed it.
Me, the type of child I was, dog, I needed it.
I needed it.
It
bro.
worked.
It worked. I was bad as hell. It worked. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got partners, man, who friends that they ain't never got no whippings, right? They never got whippings, right?
Them boys on dope
Them
and
boys
jail.
on dope.
They was the baddest niggas in the hood. Who, when we was young, we thought, man, son and son mama don't never whip him. He get to go everywhere and do everything. I'll be in my room because I couldn't do some of the things that they did, crying mad about it. But the way they turned out, that shit turned out bad, boy.
Yeah, what I'm trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10, the old school discipline, like we was talking about the other night on here, when we was talking about how the community was involved. You know, the lady around the corner go get you.
Yeah.
The teacher.
Yeah, we just talked about that before you came. Anybody
So-
catch you, and even if they didn't whoop you, they'll bring you to your parents.
Right. And you ain't, if they just told you, I'm going to tell you.
I'm gonna tell your mama, boy, you was scared, boy.
You in trouble.
You try to go home and wash the dishes, clean up, be in the bed before your mom, all that. Take her slippers off.
You couldn't say,
You a lie. You lying.
She hit,
lying.
me, she hit me around the corner,
Nope.
and then your mama could put on her slippers and tie her hair.
Oh, that's
I'm about to go
embarrassing,
fight.
boy.
See, that's what's happening now.
Yeah, she gonna fight when somebody
You know
touches
what
their
I'm
child.
saying? Yeah,
Instead of disciplining them and teaching them, stay in your place as a child.
Give me
Same
3
thing,
ones.
Same thing at school. Same thing at school. You know what I'm saying? They come home nowadays and tell you the teacher don't like them. The teacher done saw about 100 students. How she pick you out?
I don't
Right.
know, bro.
How the teacher picked you out of 100 students she done seen in a damn day?
Mike Jones said, Juvenile don't love New Orleans. He told Ralph O'Neill, don't help New Orleans. Somebody needs. He didn't say that, bro. I ain't gonna slander Juvenile. He didn't say that, bro. And when I watched the interview again, I watched Juvenile what he said. He said that's what he did. But that wasn't really, I think the problem came in, that wasn't the question he was asked. So what Juvenile said was correct. Man, make sure you have something to fall back on in case this rap shit don't make it. Because they got dudes that's really good that don't make it. So I understood what you was saying, but that wasn't the question that was asked to him. That's really the problem. But I know Juvenile love New Orleans, bro.
How your mindset says, I ain't got no bond money, let that sink in. Well, that's to a grown-up. Once you 18 or 19, I ain't got to tell you I ain't got no bond money. You out here doing whatever you're doing, you better have your own bond money. Give me 3 threes, bro, so I can take this shot.
Give me 3 ones, man.
Give me 3 ones so I can take this shot.
Yeah, man. So that's what's happening nowadays, man. They know they can go to the cops. They
gonna paint the
talk
story
bad.
different.
I mean, they just entitled. So you can't. It's hard to discipline now, the way it was back then. But it worked back then. You know what I'm saying?
Real Hunter said another problem with the youth, the OGs not guiding them the right way. When we grew up, the older guys really gave us game and let us know the do's and don'ts of the game. That's true, Real Hunter. That's
They
that.
bring you
Time for the
bring
three,
your
man.
way. They either knew if you gonna be in it or
You
not.
violating.
Well, 3 times. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was with that.
Mm-hmm.
Truly said, I know Kareem was the cause of 90% of y'all ass whoopings. That's a lie.
Shit. We was one on. We
We
both
both really bad.
we was equally bad.
And look, if I was Shadon did something, I got the ass whooping. If Shadon with me and I did something, Shadon got the ass whooping.
And guess
too.
what? Here go the crazy thing. We went to the Marines. It was the same thing.
Yep.
Anytime Kareem did something, both of you get on my quarterback now. Yeah, man. That's how that was.
Gumbo said the question was the wrong question, but asked the Jew. This you gotta understand, bro. Just because Juvenile's a good rapper and you like him, don't mean that he's gonna say the right thing out of his mouth every time.
Right.
Don't mean that he gonna say what you expect him to say because he's juvenile. Sometimes niggas got fucked up dispositions. I'm not saying Juvenile do, but I'm saying sometimes niggas got fucked up dispositions. They don't know what to say out their mouth.
Oh, you might be understanding the question like he did.
Or you misinterpret the question in the wrong way. I'm not saying that's what happened to Juvenile either. I'm just saying, though, so what if he said that? What that make? You know?
That made the world about it in.
Yeah, the world about it because Juvie said what he said? Oh, that ain't how that work, man.
Jay Montana still gotta do what he gotta do.
Right.
That ain't gonna change.
Yeah, shout out R.I.P. Alley Boy, man. I think he died of some kind of liver cancer, he OD'd or something.
I don't know what happened to Alley Boy, man, but Alley Boy was a big figure back in the day, boy. With that music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Gumbo said the question was the wrong question. The question was the wrong question asked the Juvie. There was no wrong questions. We're not gonna go that far to trying to save him now.
No, my thing is, if Juvie felt like Montana took it the wrong way, but I think if it were me, I'd have came back. Look, this is what I meant, Junior Montana.
I have a conversation with the young brother.
Yeah, they probably did. We don't know.
Especially if what I said was taken out of context. I can hold myself for a brother that's trying to get on because I knew Juvenile knowing his mind how he was at that age, how he thought, how he processed certain things. So it won't be nothing to humble himself and go have a conversation with that dude, bro, to fix that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I think he could do that. Kids be lying on teachers, man. I couldn't lie on my teacher.
You know why? No matter what my teacher said, even if she lied, my teacher was right.
Yeah,
That way you eliminate my teacher lying.
because she's an adult.
She's an adult.
Period.
See, we can take our insurance out against no adult, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They said that boy Alley Boy had kidney failure from lean.
Oh,
You
wow.
sitting down with your sons on here, or you tell your sons to watch this show, let them know all them Percocets, lean, bars,
Prescription pill.
all that shit kill you, bro.
It'll kill you, bro.
It'll kill you.
All these pills they won't pop, it'll kill you.
You want to lay up there and have sex with that fine little cute girl with the baby bangs, you ain't got to pop no drugs and do all that to get up, man. Just shoot your stick, bro. That's it.
Mike Jones said Alley Boy daughter was going off on Instagram saying he ain't dead and saying God got the last word. I don't know nothing about that, so I can't speak on that.
I ain't know who he was till you started doing interviews on, what's it called?
Nah, you know who Alley Boy was. He was the rapper.
What songs he got?
Alley Boy, when he used to be with, remember TQ, T-Pain, you call out, shout out Alley Boy.
Yeah, but I don't know none of his songs.
Alley
Either.
Boy, yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
you
he had no
like
songs
that.
like that, but I heard his name being called on a couple of songs back then. TQ504 said children get disciplined these days and be quick to be emancipated and join the Me Too movement and shit.
Hot Boy said, I think I'm going to go to Rude and stay out Juvie business. Well, they ain't Juvie business no more. Once Junior Montana put out, they ain't Juvie business no more. It's all our business. We can talk about it, but it need to be talked about.
Like when we say style nigga, we talking about that's a street rule.
Yeah, we talking
that ain't got
about
nothing to do with no podcast. We always talking about somebody on the podcast. We talking about street rules. You stay out niggas' business. I thought you understood that. Huh? Mike Jones said Master P had signed out of boy. I ain't know that.
Oh, a while back.
Yeah. Cut Dog say some parents smoke and drink with their kids. I'm not doing that.
Nah, but see, what you mean kids?
Yeah, when they grown, we can do that.
When they grown, I'll smoke a blunt with my daughter and my son if they, at the age they are now. Or I'll drink with them. We go out there, we drink. But as a kid,
Nah.
absolutely not. What did he say? Bitch, I'll knock your lips off. Nah, you better not be sip nothing or drink, put nothing to your lips to smoke or drink while you, no.
One life, so I ain't hit a man died. I ain't know. I'm not no fan of Allen Boy like that, bro.
I don't know. I heard he did pass, bro. I don't know. If he did, R.I.P. If not, keep fighting, brother. Y'all put him in y'all prayers. Nah, next.
Like Gio said, once you cross that line, ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back from that, man. You have to learn to respect people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they bury Northern Wells today, bro. I mean, you know what though, bro? I didn't kind of stop following cases like that. You know why? Because I don't like all of they lied about this. They told the truth about that. This not true. They said this.
Yeah.
They hiding this. That shit right there, I ain't gonna lie. It fucking my anxiety, bro.
Aggravating.
Nah, he got beaten.
Yeah, that's what they say.
He got
I heard that.
bad.
But it fucking my anxiety, bro. It really do. It messes my anxiety, bro. It messes my anxiety bad, bro. You know?
Like, man, I think to keep it real, keep it funky with y'all, bro, kids these days are just ungrateful, dog. Entitled. You know, bro, when I was coming up, I couldn't dare ask my mama for her credit card or her debit card. Man, Roblox, see this Roblox shit? Man, them kids run up $300, $400, $500, $1,000 bills on Roblox, bro.
And who that's what it is they play? Fortnite.
Yeah, they run up. Oh, man, we ain't had that kind of luxury coming up as no children, man.
Well, did you hear me say I had to steal Transformers? My mom wouldn't even buy. I ain't buying that shit.
G.I. Joes.
I had to steal them.
You steal G.I. Joes and Transformers.
I had a big old toy box, and guess what? I gave them away.
Yep.
I gave them. We knew I gave them to. I think I gave them to Gargamel. R.I.P. out the yo. I had a big old box. When I moved to these, I gave it to my friends that was around. I gave it out. Do y'all hear about the two-year-old boy failed to shoot himself? He found a gun under the sofa.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, bro.
I think the parents should be blamed for that.
The little boy who was missing in Katy, he was found in the lake.
Unalive?
Unalive.
How old he was?
3.
When he just wandered off? Oh,
What
I
happened?
don't know what happened. But,
Oh, wow.
but I know they had an alert on him, search for him. They didn't get him. He was unalive.
Boy, your girl stung Tyreek Hill. You know what happened with Tyreek Hill?
Who?
Tyreek Hill.
The football player?
Yeah, Kansas City.
What happened?
Okay, he had a 17 marriage to Keita Vaccaro. I think that's Kenny Vaccaro's sister.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. So what happened?
Remember his slow ass play for the Saints?
Yeah, I used to hate him. Run like you got sticks.
I hated that dude. I think that's his sister though.
Yeah.
He divorced her, right? They had a 17-month marriage. They got divorced, right? She walked away with $6 million,
The house?
$500,000 for spousal support, $20,000 to $50,000 every month for spending money, $100,000 for a new car, $450,000 for legal fees, and full use of their $5.5 million mansion. Sheesh. She didn't stop there though. She also asked for access to Tyreek's debit card and his luxury SUV, but the judge said no and blocked those requests. Imagine losing almost everything you worked for your whole life just because you got married. Something your parents did, so you thought it was normal to do and have kids.
Man, that's cold.
Now these niggas, let me tell you what they do. See, we all
That's
delusional,
cold.
bro. Women are delusional and men are delusional. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Just you got money, think you deserve a beautiful, fine, beautiful woman just because you got money. A motherfucker gotta really like you,
Them
dog.
women don't be beautiful.
Like the girl, I mean, most of them, they beautiful to them.
To them.
Most of them do look good. They got
No, they
pretty
don't.
faces.
Especially them YT ones.
Okay, well, she was Spanish, Hispanic. She was a pretty girl, right? But that ain't the point. The point I'm making is, you think she really like you, bro?
You'll never know. Because all you're doing is spending money. You're a ball player.
Exactly. That's my point. Like me, right? Say, bro, I don't care what a female look like, bro. I got to know that you like me. You're not with me because I sling dick or I could do for this for you or do that for you with me because you actually like me before you even get under my pants.
Right.
Then I can take you serious.
Right.
It's crazy to me, bro.
Mike Jones said, who y'all think the best dressed cities of all time? New York first, DC second, and New Orleans third. Well, I'll say this.
I'll say New Orleans if you ask me.
New York is the fashion capital of the world, but sometimes dudes go too far. They go too far with the model shit. You know what I'm saying? They go too far.
We weren't wearing those skirts and shit.
Nah, we ain't doing that, no matter how popular it become.
We ain't doing that.
Secondly, when you say DC main thing, to know you from DC is New Balance. To know you from New Orleans, you gonna see some balance on the nigga feet.
You know
what I'm saying? They dress mostly for the winter. We dress for the winter and the summer because we have both seasons in New Orleans.
That's how we get them.
That's how we get them.
That's how we get them.
They main shoe is New Balance. Our main shoe is Balance. You know what I'm saying? So they shoes $100-something. I was $400-500.
Yeah, he's only married for 17 months, bro.
That's cold.
Yeah, they jerked him, bro. Cut Dog Lil said, man, the order got that swag unmatched.
Man, y'all hit that like button, man.
Simone, stay out of this. You from New York, so you biased.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. Girls from New York used to come to New Orleans, bro. And I can't speak for the Cali or the St. Thomas. They used to come to New Orleans and come to the Magnolia, and they'll never leave. They'll be there for a long time.
Their mind.
They were like, I thought you niggas was like country or something.
Yeah.
Nah. That swag, the way we dress, the way we act, the way we move, the things we do, they be enamored by it. They be like, damn.
Yeah.
It blow their mind. It's not, we don't move like New York dudes. Them niggas in New York disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
My partner Malik Spellman in LA, he said, you niggas got 1,000 fucking outfits. Every time we go to Cali, he say, man, how y'all do that, man?
Yeah.
That boy Bang say, I ain't gonna lie, bitch. Y'all be coming with it, boy. I ain't gonna
What
lie.
y'all doing? What y'all selling?
Bitch, what y'all selling?
Y'all wear polo every day.
Yeah, that bitch Bang like, I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out
bro.
Uncle Bang. I
Shout
fuck
out
with
to Uncle
Uncle
Bang, man. Bald head, crazy ass.
I fuck with him. I think the bitch solid.
Yeah.
Buster Carter said, I'm from New York. I love y'all style. Best dressed in the South, New Orleans. But I ain't gonna lie, you know what? New style I like? I like the way that nigga T.I. dress, dog.
Yeah.
That nigga T.I. be clean.
In Atlanta, T.I.
Shout
got
out to T.I.
yeah.
Atlanta do their thing too.
They do that. Miami too.
Yeah.
But Miami really, it be so hot. Them niggas wear a lot of shorts. You don't see them with no real outfits on. It be so hot, man, because niggas, they right there by the beach. I think niggas in Miami get money. They can do what they want to do, but they don't care about that. You dig? But I'm going to be real. I keep it funky, though. I'm a New Orleans dude. But you got people in other places who get flexed up when people want to, like, copy New York. But when it comes to fashion, but just be real about it. If you know you got your own thing going on, you can easily say, man, that's the fashion capital of the world.
Right, we give it to New York. It's
We give it to them. That's where the fashion comes from in the United States, bro. Who got a problem with that?
It is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Silly Boy 225 said, hit that like button. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Hey, man. We got 5 super chats, man. What's happening, bro? It's 9:15.
That we put the clothes together.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna tell you something. I remember the felines came back out, right? Now, when they start doing all them crazy colors, man, we stopped wearing that in New Orleans. But the rest of the South was still wearing the felines, like the quarter lengths. When it first came back out, everybody had felines. It was cool. When they start putting all them colors in them, and somebody from New Orleans not gonna go in the store and buy no $45 felines on the wall and think they about to come bust heads with a fit with that.
They gonna look at you like your shoes cheap.
Yeah.
Only cheap shoes you could have wore was Soldier Reeboks and G Nikes and get away with it, which is Air Force Ones. Other than that, we were rocking Murray Gators and Bally's, Prada, Gucci,
Yeah,
Fendi,
we been doing that.
even Coach at the least.
I ain't gonna lie, we been doing that in New Orleans, bro. Long time ago. You're not gonna catch us with no fit on with no feelers thinking we killing the game.
Let me give you a story one time, right? I remember one time when I was in the service, this was in 1993. Me and Shadon had on some white and red Elmwood Bally's. You know what that is? That's the ones that look like animal, but it's a one stripe.
Going around the soul.
But they were like $6.75.
Italian leather, fine
Italian leather, fine Italian leather, right? Some Jabos and the Tommy Hilfiger sweater with the big flag on that bitch, right?
But the ballot was red with the dark blue jabos.
With a blue and red Tommy shirt.
Fire lining, right?
So my homeboy said, my partner from DC said, man, what kind of clown shoes are those? I said, man, bitch, this $6.75. Shut your stupid ass up.
Yeah.
And I'm from the South. He from DC.
Yeah. So DC can dress.
They can dress,
But we do our did it by 2, son. I ain't gonna lie. We really do. My partner Ryan will tell you, man.
He was a dress too.
Yeah, he was the dress too. But this is not in the 90s, 93, 94. Man, look. I've been.
Nigga Ronnie said, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all niggas be fresh as
Y'all
hell,
niggas
man.
dress. Y'all be fresh. He said he wasn't no hater way back then.
And that's what made me like him. He wasn't no hater.
Yep. Bigger.
Yep.
That's why
He said, I remember people had them Hurricane Chris shoes. I ain't never had no pair.
I don't even know what that is.
I remember one time niggas in the Magnolia was they were fucking around just being stupid about them jump man. The kind of Shaq was hanging on the rim like this.
The Shaq
being stupid.
Mm-hmm. They had in Oakland. They had the little 3 straps.
Mm-hmm.
No name shoes. They just bought them to hustle and when it was a thing they was doing in a certain part of Oakland, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real come out. Ronnie used to tell us all the time, man, y'all niggas be fresh as hell, buddy.
Yeah.
We laughed because he was country us the way he said it, but y'all ain't gonna lie, buddy. Y'all niggas be fresh as hell.
Y'all be fresh here.
He always was the type of dude that gonna give you your props, man. That dude ain't never been no fake phony nigga. And he is by far one of the funniest dudes I ever met in my life.
But Biggie's never dying laughing.
Dying laughing,
I used to
bro.
like being around Biggie. He used to make me laugh.
Man.
It didn't make me laugh. He said I got mad at him one time. I forgot all about that, Big. I ain't much remember that, dog. I swear I didn't, bro.
Thank you, K. Prude. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, Kid Pruder.
Yeah.
But we always used to talk about Big, 'cause we ain't seen him in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got a social media page now. Link back up with my boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my nigga, man.
Look, the Rebuttal Podcast say, man, I remember rocking Hush Puppies and Lee's with a Tiger shirt. Yeah.
All right, Hush Puppies and Levi's.
Hush Puppies, because we seen the dudes in front of us wear Hush Puppies. I'm talking about they had some tan ones, the gray ones, the black ones. They had emerald green set with them Hush Puppies. Boy, you had some Lee's or some Levi's. Boy, they couldn't tell you shit, boy. And a gator, because we, at the time, shit, bro, you wasn't shit unless you had a gator, a dragon. Even Latigra was kind of accepted a little bit. Polo wasn't even hitting like that during that time. They came out. I mean, it was out, but the main thing was them gators, them
The Dragon.
and them Latigra shirts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mad Max say, wow, y'all remember when dude came out the club? I said, when the dude he got on live at? Yep, right before a nigga split his wig.
Right before a nigga split his wig.
Man, what a nigga I gotta kill that?
Nigga standing two people over from him.
Like a nigga handling that bitch like, here. That boy took 2 steps, went around the corner, was going to his car. Boom! Okay. That's where he at. That's where you gotta watch him out, bro.
Yeah, look, you remember that cold in the drought, the Tiger? Yeah, man. And look, we used to have a way back then with all the zippers and buttons on them. They were cargo shorts. Kangaroos, they left that out. Don't forget them kangaroos.
Mike Jones, I remember the whole Mike Jones. And then you used to be wearing South Pole. You a lineman.
South Pole.
But we ain't never wore no South Pole.
Now,
We
you
had half
better go look at them old pictures with the iceberg on, boy.
Go to the Magnolia
South
page
Pole
and count
ball
these
iceberg.
page. Yeah, but I wasn't wearing no South Pole. It was over with.
By time, but when South Pole bought iceberg, I had left it alone because, dog, I'll never forget. It was one of them holidays. Me and Kareem had went to the 8-ball, dog. I had on the iceberg jeans with the blue iceberg sweater with the That's All folks on across the front of it. The real one. I ain't talking about no bootleg shit.
Thick sweater.
Thick sweater, and it was kind of reflective, but they had Bugs Bunny and Porky Pig, but they had the same thing on a shirt, big, on a sweater, and they had on a pocket. The sweater was blue, had on the Yankees fitted with some blue Tims, right? With the iceberg jeans. When they start putting those same characters on South Pole,
I said, I can't do it.
I can't
South
do it.
Pole had bought them.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You just had to stop wearing
I can't do it. Yeah, we did Time for Hilfiger One Life.
Yeah, we did Hill Figure.
When they had this time, yeah, hell yeah.
Rockawell, yeah.
Rockawell.
Jay-Z them was a
Hill
movement.
Figure was the competition with Polo.
Yeah.
Polo, yeah. You know why we stopped rocking Hill Figure? When alleged Hill Figure said he don't want no niggas wearing his clothes. He said Ralph Lauren said that too.
He don't make his clothes.
You know how we took
Same
it, though.
shit.
You know how we took
Ralph
it.
Lauren didn't say that though.
Yeah.
Ralph Lauren specifically said he made.
Man, we did. When they had that flush of all those Maurice Malone, Nietzsche, Fat Farm, Mecca, when all that shit came out, bro, we was on all of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Jarvis Tillman said, I'm a 9.5 Air Max fanatic, but I'm all about the freshest shoes and fit. Yeah, we always did that, man. You did? Hugo Boss, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we always rock.
preppy days.
Yeah, that's kind of preppy.
Yeah, the preppy
But
era.
it was either Hugo Boss or Armani.
But you know why I was so
Exchange.
fresh too? Let me tell you why I was so fresh, dog. Because when I was a kid, my mama would buy me nice things, but she wouldn't buy me the things that I wanted. She would buy me the things that were like mid, but right on sale so I could fit in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody was busting my ass. Nigga wearing balance when I couldn't wear balance.
Yeah.
Nigga wearing Air Max when I had the regular Nikes. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, what can I do? I'm a kid. I wasn't working to buy my own clothes.
Yeah, Brandon Anderson, I know in Baton Rouge, we wore formal. Yeah, we wore a lot of formals.
So when I got a chance to start buying my own clothes, I did it the most.
Yeah.
That's all.
Jarvis said, I'm still a 9.5 Air Max fan. I said, bro, listen, I came out in a time before Air Bubbles. Before 95, they didn't even have Air Bubbles when Nike first came out, bro. So when I wear Air Bubbles, now they're like, why you dressed like? I don't know how else to dress.
The
This
bubble was on Barclays.
on what?
Barclays.
Yeah, I'm talking about before Barclays though. I'm talking about
I'm just saying, when
remember
the bubble
what
came
that store
out.
was, Shoe Town right there when they had them City Nike, one of the blue and white
I
ones?
used to break
The blue and white city.
The blue and white ones?
Then it came with a bubble.
They ain't had no bubble at first.
Yep. They got a bubble now.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Y'all talk about New Orleans, talk about all the mess and Maya, that gay part of New Orleans, you dig?
Let me explain something to you.
Hold on,
First of all,
before you say let me sit there, hold that thought. I just gonna say something about give me 5 seconds. As a man, people can do whatever they want to do, bro. I don't have no complex about nobody being gay.
If you want to be a sister, that's on you.
Yeah.
Why does it affect me where you want to put your penis at, or you want somebody to put their penis on you? How did it affect me?
Yeah.
I like the shit that got a split in the middle.
And not just that, like people ask me now. I know you a respectable dude, Mike. So I know you ain't mean
Let me
nothing.
say
by it.
what I want to say.
Go
though.
ahead, go ahead.
A nigga like Messi Maya will unalive you, bro. Just cause he choose to be with other men don't mean he a punk.
Don't mean he's scary.
Them dudes still let
Yeah.
that thing go, bro.
As long as he didn't disrespect me, I had no problem like him with anybody else, bro. Live your life.
Yeah, live your life. That's on you.
Yeah, that's on you.
Do I support the lifestyle? No, because it's anti-nation building.
Yeah.
But I can't control what somebody. That's your personal choice, bro.
No, what I'm saying is, but the reason why we allow that to go on, because you can't control what somebody else decide to do for number one. And if you ever go to New Orleans with us, and you go into a venue, and they got what you call a homosexual that's on the mic, and you watch how the women react to him, man, you wouldn't even worry about what he's talking about.
Only way you be mad at Messi Maya, you ask for his number and he take your no.
Yeah.
Other than that, why would Messi Maya make me upset if he choose to live his life like that? Or any other person that I don't care, but that's on them.
Just remember this, bro. Just because somebody is gay don't mean they like you. See, that be a lot of niggas, man, I don't want that punk around me. What you worry about it for? If you don't like punks, why you worry about a punk being around you?
You must be getting a hard on looking at him.
You must be, you think, I ain't talking about you, Mike. We not dissing you, bro. You already respectful. I'm just saying, men that feel like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They must be scared they're going to rock up around them or something.
Mm-hmm. But as for me, I don't be worrying about no man. That's on them.
Yeah.
Live your life. That's on you. More women for me. Us.
Yeah. Well, look, Mike said, I'm not saying that. I know, bro. You did. I know.
He said, y'all got a pair of butters? What you mean, Tim's?
No, you talking about Image Image.
Are you talking about pie crust?
If you talking about Butters, Tim's, I got a pair of Butters. I keep a pair of Butters. That's to do all this thing, too.
You say butters, you mean no name? My mama bought me some J500s one time, but I only cut grass. In the
SP500s.
That's why I ain't wearing these,
See,
man.
bro, we got so many names for no-name shoes in New Orleans, bro, you wouldn't believe it. Y'all want me to run through that for y'all? Look, I ain't did that in a while. We got Image Jimmys, Shit Kickers, Cow Kickers,
Bo Rabbit.
Bo Rabbits, Bobos,
Skips,
Flashy Dashes, Skips, Pie Crust, Pumpkin Seeds, motherfucking
Jimmy's.
yeah, Skips, Buddies.
Man, we got all types
Man,
of
you can't wear no-name shoes and think a nigga ain't go. I done heard it all, boy. I wasn't wearing no Image Jimmys.
The Butter Podcast say, Messi Maya gone. At least show some respect for the dead. You're right. R.I.P. Messi Maya. No disrespect to him or his family.
Yeah.
You know, I was cool with Messi Maya. I see him, I'll speak to him. He'll speak, hey, twin.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of people wonder that, though. And I guess that they wonder, why they let them homosexuals, like, in New Orleans be successful rapping? Say, bro, listen, if you ever go to a club and watch one of them successful homosexuals get on that stage and get on that mic, and when you look around, you ain't gonna never see nothing like you about to see with these girls' ass in there and how they moving their ass. You ain't
Yeah,
gonna...
but you know what? It ain't just got to be that, though.
But I'm just saying, but that's what we don't care for. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, but it ain't even got to be that. I mean, if they mind their business and they don't fuck with you, why you have something against them?
Right.
That's their lifestyle
That's
choice,
his
not
lifestyle.
mine.
Yeah, I ain't got no kind of, you know.
Like Big Frida. You know, Big Frida grew up with, we've been knowing Frida since, you know, there ain't no,
Yeah.
nigga crazy, but that's on them.
Yeah. If I see Frida right now, I'm not gonna walk right past Frida like I don't know Frida.
A lot of those people grew up. And we seen them before they transitioned.
Yeah.
During they transition.
But they
They
cool
always
people,
like
though.
that since kids and stuff.
They cool people. Just stay in your place, in your lane. I'ma stay in my lane.
I think as a straight grown man, you shouldn't have no problem with somebody that chooses to live their sexual life how they choose. You shouldn't have no
Yeah,
problem.
that's your choice, bro.
That's their choice. You shouldn't have a problem with that. You should have a problem if they disrespect you or play with you. And usually they're not gonna do that. They play with who they know they can
Let
play
me
with.
make this clear. Do I condone a lifestyle? No. I don't have to condone a lifestyle. I don't hate a person, but that's your life. That's your choice. I just don't condone a lifestyle because it's anti-nation building, but that's your choice, man. That ain't
That's
mine.
not pro-life.
Yeah, it's not pro-life.
One life say only nicknames I know is man and cheeses and beef and broccoli. But we ain't talking about Tim's. I got some beef and broccolis right now, the quarter length. I'm talking about no-name shoes. Those were the names we had for no-name shoes. We had some hell of a names in New Orleans for no-name shoes, because that's just how unpopular having no-name shoes was. Skips, Buddies, Image Jimmys, Cow Kickers, Shit Stumpers, Roast Stumpers, images
seeds.
with pumpkin seeds, pie crust, flashy dash, all kind of shit, man. But when you going with them buddies on, you know, we used to call them all kind of shit.
Ronnie Biggins say, after clothes, after shoes, who want to see you grow? Who support what you got going on? The struggle is real and dangerous. Lovers and haters on every corner. Stay focused on success.
That's true. That's true.
DJ said, I'm weak.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, you don't understand. People like Messi put in work.
Leave the people alone,
Leave that
man.
man alone.
It's the down low people that's the problem. Yeah, that's the see. Just what I say, Truki. Why would a man have a problem with somebody else's sexual preference?
Right. I ain't got to lay in the bed with y'all.
I don't feel threatened or feel no type of way about that. That's on them. You know what I'm saying? I love coochie. You know what I'm saying? I love hot, steaming pulse.
And Kusha ain't got nothing to do with no two men.
Yeah.
That's on him.
Yeah, that's on him.
Nothing even smell like pussy over here. Mike Jones said those boots Tupac had on in the movie Juice Twins. Y'all ever had them? No, I ain't had
Which
them.
one? The
ones that go way up here.
Oh, yeah. Nah, it don't get cold enough down there for us to really wear that. But they sell them. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't never really get on that. Like, thank you, Ronnie Big.
Ronnie said, I gotta go to work, get to the money. That's what I know. That's right.
All right, bro. I'll call you tomorrow sometime, bro.
JJ Stokes said, are you giving a transsexual a ride like Eddie Murphy?
Wait,
say, bro.
Who said that man a trans? Who says that?
No, no. He said, would you give somebody a ride, a transsexual
I have.
ride like Eddie Murphy?
I have.
A transsexual?
Anybody that if I fuck with you and I know you need a ride somewhere, I don't mind. I'm not plexed up. It could be a trans, it could be a homosexual, it could be a bullagger. I don't care if I know you. I ain't gonna pick nobody I don't know or a stranger and give him no ride. But if I know you, I ain't tripping you. Yeah, man, where you going at? Where you
I ain't got no plex.
Yeah, I got no plex.
You think he gonna rape you or something?
Yeah. You think he gonna start playing with your booty? Why wouldn't you give him a ride? If you know him.
Oh,
Come on, man. But see, but that comes with maturity, though. You know, as a young man, you probably might, I don't know. But as you get older, man, look, if you 100% secure in your sexuality, and you know these people, man, ain't nothing, man.
I don't think myself about that is they say, man, you seen 20 in the car with that punk?
Yep.
Nah, I think that made me think about the time when some dude was trying to crowd Baby in the club. We beat the hell.
Tell them who Baby is, though.
Baby, rest in peace. It was a transgender from the same town.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in a club and some dudes was trying to jump him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we worked them.
Yeah, see, I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's hood.
See, it don't matter like Desmond Fenton, right? Desmond is, everybody knows who Desmond is, Larry up.
Right.
Even Frida. If we somewhere out of town, and somebody trying to do some Frida something, but we not letting that go down.
We in there. We in there.
We in there. That's still our hood. That's still hood. Like when I see Frida on the stage or on the float, on the Zulu float, what's up, twins?
Yep.
That's we grew up with Frida. We grew up with Desmond. We grew up with Larry. All of them. So I'm not gonna act like I'm gonna just let somebody from somewhere else doing something. That's just what it is.
The bottom line, I'm securing my manhood, bro.
Nah, they still cool though. You know what I'm saying?
They're
cool,
people,
they
bro.
cool. They our people. They do what they do. They respect us, and we let them be what the hell they want to be. They know how it is. They know how we feel about it too.
Yeah.
Not just that, bro. Look,
at the same damn time,
them dudes don't play with no straight men,
it's
bro.
all good. They don't. Not
They
play
know.
with straight men.
They know who they can canvas, who they can't canvas.
Right.
Even
Who gonna play with them?
so-called straight men. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't know. We come up in with them, bro. Like one of our best friends' little brother might be a transsexual. What I'm gonna do? Kick him in his ass every time I see him?
I don't like him.
I don't like him. I come up with him.
Yep.
I used to be in their house. He ended up coming with the dog's hair with his sisters. Nobody don't pay no. Hey man,
We still love you, bro.
we still love him. Like when I say love him, I mean I cannot love somebody who I've been around all my life, and just because they turn gay, I don't fuck with them no
But
more.
when they turn gay, you gotta remember when you say turn gay, you gotta really speak explicitly about
When they come
it.
out,
No. That's still their choice.
yeah, that's their choice.
Their choice don't affect me because
Right.
their choice ain't my choice.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just because you choose to do that, what the fuck they gotta do with me? Nothing. Nothing at all, bro.
Simone said, around the big, I agree. I don't shop names. It's cotton. They put it on the label. If they pay for meat, pay for the name. Real talk. We picked it for free. Why would I pay? Well, see, in our time, I'm gonna tell you
We grew up
what
different
kind of
times.
spoiled us too. We from the project. We sold drugs. They had boosters. I'm talking about bringing all kind of shit.
They'll go to the store and grab a whole rack of shit and run out that bitch and throw it in the trunk.
Gucci,
Gucci,
Milano,
Prada, Fendi.
Iceberg.
Anything.
So we were kind of spoiled for years and years and years because we had boosters. We used to go to Macy's, we used to go to Canal Center, we used to run to Lord and Taylor's and shit like that, man. We come up like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We come up like that. It's the king, so I respect everybody. Trans, gay, pit bull, y'all can, I don't care. Blue, purple, white. Yeah, bro, I respect everybody.
Let me tell you what I don't respect doing. I ain't gonna, we gonna have a conversation where I'm making this off my chest.
Yeah.
When motherfucker be trans, I ain't gotta tell nobody I'm trans. I ain't gotta tell them I'm trans
Yeah.
until it's time for to have sex
Yeah,
in the bed.
that's wrong.
Hold up. That might get your dick shot off.
Yeah, stop playing.
You heard me?
Yeah.
That might get your dick shot off playing with me like that.
We take our shit off and your shit
No.
hanging longer than mine. I'm about to kill you.
No, we ain't doing that.
The fuck is you?
If you try to let somebody know ahead of time,
Mhm.
okay, I understand.
I'm good.
Don't do no sneaky shit, though.
Yeah, man.
And you niggas, bro, and them to you sneaky niggas, they be having sex with women and men. Y'all the ones spreading that disease. Stop it, bro. Just go be what you really like.
Yeah.
You like booty, stay with booty, bro.
You like shit packing? Go pack some shit.
Stay over there, man.
Yeah.
Stop trying to deal with your trauma and your goddamn anxiety.
And trying to please everybody with this lie you living.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
Stop that, man.
Fettuccine Lamborghini say Meta is offering a 4-week paid daily per diem level up program to work at data centers and install fiber optics. I just got hired. Shout out to you, Fetty, man. That's
what's
good,
up, Fetty.
bro.
Good job, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm happy for you, brother.
Y'all hit that like button for y'all get up out of here, man. The Think Twice podcast. We in a building in a parking lot with all black on with them choppers cocked. You understand? You dig?
That's the only thing I don't like about that shit, but other than that, I don't want nobody choose to do that.
That's on you, man.
I just hate them niggas that was sneakers. Y'all niggas was something else, bro.
Dang.
I don't know how niggas think like that.
Around here cuffing all the nice bro, but you really secretly going to the hotel and getting it on with a nigga. You
That's crazy,
dig?
bro. You would have fine, beautiful woman the whole while you thinking about Antoine.
Yeah,
You would have fine, beauty. You thinking about Troy.
that's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Now that's what I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't got to speak on anything. Them type of dudes, they don't never tell them. They don't never say, well, yeah, I like both. They don't know they look just like me.
But I tell y'all, young
They
ladies,
just like us, regular looking niggas.
mm-hmm.
That be really liking boys on the slick.
Yeah, I ain't lying. I seen one on they have barbershops and shit like that, just exclusively for them.
No, I seen a pool party on Instagram the other day.
No, you saw what the who that was? Mississippi Valley, them dudes, the little football team.
No.
Oh, they came out there dancing.
Oh yeah, I seen them.
Wait, man. Get to the point, because I ain't see that one. I'm lost.
They
Like,
went
they was,
viral for it.
they was dancing kind of like doing sissy moves and stuff.
Zesty?
They was real zesty.
Oh,
From Mississippi
wow.
State. I don't know the dude's name, but I did see that.
Oh, wow.
And I did see that, bro. Damn.
Yeah, man. You
How your mindset said, some people understand what you said. How your minded people, they know what y'all talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Jones said, Gangsta said Hot used to be messing with them boys. I said, I don't know about that, bro.
I ain't never heard that. I ain't gonna fuck up the dude name like that.
I ain't gonna do that, bro. I ain't no fake nigga be like, yeah, he is.
Nah.
Nah, I ain't never heard of that, bro.
I don't know.
I don't know about
Giovanni
that.
say, I'm my homeland. They don't play with Body Boys. In my homeland, they don't play with Body Boys. They got a name for it for a reason. Why does the name even exist if they don't exist out there?
Oh, they got him.
Yeah, they got him.
They got him out there.
They got him.
Because Roddy told me, he said, yeah, they got Chichi man here.
Teacher man and Bocce Boy.
Nah, we don't like that. I said, we don't like it either.
Nah.
But they got him.
But they got him, though. You know, put it like this. Imagine if your family member decided to be what people hate so much. You
You
gonna
say,
stop
how boy
loving your
say-
sister or brother?
How boy said the LGBT gonna get you up? Well, how you gonna get? I said they can do what they want
Yeah,
to.
what you mean? They need to get people that's hating on them and talk about them. You ain't making no
They
sense.
can do what they want.
We
That's all them.
saying we don't have a problem with that.
I don't have a problem with them. That's all them.
We don't condone the lifestyle at all.
But
But
as
for
individual, that's on
somebody
you.
that's gonna be, that's on them, bro. I'm not. See, you the ones we got to watch. You the ones we got to watch. Go ahead, keep talking. Keep talking.
Look at Trudy said. Trudy said, my sister have an Airbnb in New Orleans. She said, you'll be shocked how many niggas was caught on that ring camera going there with another man. I wouldn't be.
I wouldn't be. Other people might be.
Because, guys, you know, I vibrate on a high frequency. I peep shit. I see shit.
We need one more super chat, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? I be peeping things. I be up on game.
We need one more super chat.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, bro. Look, I know one thing. I know what I like. And anybody from New Orleans that know the twin can say them niggas about the female.
Yeah, them niggas are the female.
Niggas ain't nothing about none of
No
that
playing
other
with no
shit.
bars or it's not even really, you know. If you ain't who you say you are, the research will show. Oh yeah.
Giovanni said, my daughter's gay. That's her business. I do my own thing. I mind my own vagina.
Yeah.
That's how it go.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it go.
Yeah.
Respectfully. I got gay people in my family. That's their life, man.
Yeah, I love them.
We got our super chat.
Thank you,
thing
Jill.
together.
Appreciate
Thank
you,
Jill.
sis. Appreciate
we done.
you, loved
We
one.
done.
Yeah, we
Thank
done.
y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all want to get on that knowledge? We got a little time. I know y'all be wanting to get on that knowledge.
Man, I
Man.
had the biggest argument with dudes yesterday, right? Said, bro, listen.
About what?
I'm gonna tell you, this is what I'm starting to realize when I started to grow as a person, bro. When I started worrying about what was right and not being right.
Yeah.
See, when you trying to be right, you'll go against the facts just so you can be right.
Right.
And really, that's really numbing as a person. See, what's more important when you having a discussion is what's right. Not what I think, not what you think, but what's right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got some people, their ego, they can't suppress their ego. So no matter what you talking about, whatever you show them, whatever they
It's
present,
about being right.
it's
and
about
actually
being
having
right,
facts.
not what's right. It's about being right, but not what's right. And that'd be a problem with people, man.
It's all good, little soldier. Thank you, bro. You say no super chat, but y'all provide growth to the nation.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate that, bro.
Twins, don't put me in there. I ain't gonna put you in the high, boy. I'm gonna let you make it. Glad everybody waking up and not realizing we from Africa. The twins under a spell. I'm under a spell, Mike Jones, but you don't have no proof that we always been here. I've been asking y'all that for 6 months. Me, the reason I'm gonna show you what intelligence is. Intelligence is if somebody tell me I always been here, I'm gonna be able to prove I always been here. Ignoring that is ignorance.
Right.
To stand on something is ignorance.
So you didn't come from Africa. You came. There's no. All the evidence says that. Though that's why I say we come from Africa. The evidence says that.
Not what we say.
Not just that. Let me explain something to you, bro. Me and my opinion. I think black people, we the coldest people on the planet. I think we can't be fucked with by no other race. I think we'll beat them up. We outdance them. We sing better. We run faster. We jump higher.
We fuck better.
We're the supreme being. Dicks bigger, rhythm. Our women, more shapely. Everybody want to be like our women. Everybody want our men.
Yeah.
You know why it's like that, bro? Because we are the original human beings on the planet, bro.
And nobody originated over here. So when somebody teach you that shit, but just understand when you say that, you develop the nuts to say that, you speaking to intelligent dudes that's asking questions that you can't answer. You can't ask me no question that I can't answer.
Listen, I've been arguing these points for 15 years, bro.
Right.
We've always been here.
Yeah.
We Native American. We Indians.
Yeah.
We Hebrews. We this. I've been arguing these points for 15 years before anybody even thought about podcasting. I used to go to the library on Saturday and read books from 12 in the afternoon to 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yep. When we first got into this, man, we wanted to know.
I ain't lying to you, bro. So I'm not just telling you my opinion or my emotions about this shit, but I studied for real.
If you reject knowledge, you under a spell. You understand what I'm saying? You reject knowledge because you can't answer my question. I asked everybody that came here, let somebody teach them that they've always been here. Show me civilization in America's 30,000 years old. You can't. Right there, you should be, hold up. Somebody teaching me some bullshit. You should know right then and there. The Rebuttal Podcast, yeah, Dominoes. Ryan Bigger say, man, niggas searching for a savior. We got the power to be greater. We do. We have to put that in motion. Yeah.
African Reclamation said, hey, twins, do y'all think Tariq Nasheed is an agent? He's pushing that anti-African and anti-Afro-Caribbean-ish. He's disrespectful towards our brothers and sisters, but respectful towards white people.
Yeah, yeah, agent.
Yeah, agent.
He been sold out.
He took the money.
Yep.
He took the money.
Absolutely.
They seen him pushing that color, hidden colors. They seen him pushing black nationalism, and they got him and said, look here, come here. They grabbed him by his collar and said, look here, this is what I need you to do from now on out. I need you to do this. So he flipped the script. Yeah, I think he an agent. I think he a plant. Anybody teaching Dan Calloway a plant? Thompson is one a plant. Sister Betty a plant.
Yeah.
Phoenix Moon. Phoenix Moon. All the people is plants. Because
especially Dan Calloway.
They cannot tell you. They cannot prove we always been there because to prove we always been there. At least you had a language.
At least you had a language.
At least you know the food we ate.
You have some of the culture.
You lost the diet. You lost what we used to eat and cook.
Mike Jones say, Mike Jones, I understand why you can be able to talk almost anything. 100 years from now, somebody's going to read a book and believe the lie that the hurricane blew up the levees. Even though it's not true, just because you read something don't mean it's true. Well, the truth is, you can read whatever you want, but the facts is still written too. They got some people right now, the facts is out here right now, and still don't know that the levee was blowing up.
It was blowing up, bro.
But the evidence is that all you got to do is find it.
They got people who live there, so it's called a primary source.
It's a primary, go to the primary source.
People who live there sit here to boom.
That's why primary sources are important.
And then the Nation of Islam, Farrakhan said they sent divers down there. They go see what really happened. They found remnants of explosives you can only get from the military, from the Army Corps engineers.
Yeah.
That's what they found down there.
Michael, that was having a different opinion don't make you wrong. If your opinion is not backed in any evidence, then this is what it is, an opinion. See, like I said, I'm going to say this again, Mike, I hope you understand what I'm about to say. When we having a conversation, you're not arguing against the twins and Rasheen, bro. You're arguing against what the information concludes.
The evidence.
The evidence. You're not arguing against me. So you're going to lose almost every time. If somebody want to argue against the evidence, let them go run their head against the wall. Because it's not what I feel. You tell me about your opinion and what you feel. That's different than what I'm talking about. If I say, look, man, just say, for instance, the Saints won the Super Bowl in 2009. That ain't just me talking, 2010 season. You go look that up. That's going to be etched in stone.
Yeah. That's
So
not a lie. That's a fact.
you can come along down the line and say whatever you want. But the evidence is going to say what I'm saying is the truth because you arguing against the evidence. You ain't arguing against me. If I tell you, man, Noah was 600 years old when he built that ark, you might say, oh, twin, man, you tripping, man. Go read. The evidence is in the Bible. Go read it. My brother told my sister-in-law a long time ago, man, they got Tonkin Donkers in the Bible. This lady go to church, read the Bible, you can't tell her nothing about God, but she didn't know they had Tonkin.
She said, I ain't no talking about.
Oh, you got that from? You got to show me that scripture.
I said, okay. The Rebuttal Podcast said this might be off topic, but what about the old girl in Memphis who unalived the 20-year-old guy in the house of a 13-year-old daughter?
Oh, we're supposed to talk about that, yeah.
We're going to talk about it when we get back. You saw that?
We can talk. We got 40. We can still talk about it.
13-year-old daughter invited 20-year-old in that thing, right?
His mama come in there.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
He snuck through the window and came through the house. The mama go to the door locked. The mama bamming on the door. He hiding under the bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
She go in the room. She grabs. She tell him, get out my room, get out my house before I kill you. Get out my house.
Right.
The little dude leave. When he get outside on the front porch, she hit him in the back of his head. She need to do life in prison.
Mm-hmm.
She need to do life in prison.
She need to do life in prison.
She's a murderer. Boom, 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 boom.
But I ain't gonna lie. You have to think as a mother. She was 13.
She was 13.
Why you gonna say she's a murderer? Why would you say that? I might be thinking he ended up raping my daughter.
No. She knew her little daughter fast. She told her to stop. Don't have no boys in my house. She knew her little daughter fast and get out like that.
Mm-hmm.
They were fully dressed. They wasn't, he still had his clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
She told him to get out. Why you gonna wait till you walk out the house, get outside, then kill him?
Oh yeah. Okay, that's what
Your
happened.
daughter invited him over there.
That's what
She
happened.
gonna get.
Yeah, she in trouble.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
saying that's, she was wrong.
Yeah.
Now you know what? If she just went in there just straight shot him, I feel like it was a crime of passion. She had to talk to him and walk him out.
What
Then
Mike
shot him.
Jones
She
said?
was back in the house.
It's worth more. It's worth more than what he said. It's worth more than what?
To lie and tell us we from Africa. It's worth nothing to tell the truth about a hurricane, though.
What part of when we see from Africa, that's what the evidence concludes. Do you not understand?
Right.
See, that's the hard part. That's why y'all be blocked and y'all thinking. But all we telling
Because
you
you
is,
don't want to believe the evidence.
it's not believing. If the evidence, you ain't got to believe it. You know it.
No, I'm talking about they don't want to accept it.
Yeah, they don't want to accept the evidence. I tell you the
You know
oldest
why they
bodies.
don't? You know why they don't?
Because they
For the
indoctrinated.
same reason that grandma said we Indians. Because being a slave, they think that we came from slaves. No, we was made into slaves.
Right.
You understand? That slavery interrupted our whole history, bro. You know kind of history. If you know the history of real black people, African people, you'll be proud to be an African, dog.
Yeah, but he won't be. Go learn that history then, the native history.
Go learn the history. All right, if you're not an African, whatever you think you is, go study history and see what they is then.
See what they
Because
is.
guess what? Them people know where they came from. They know they came across that Iceland Bering Strait. They know that. They ain't around here getting taught they just popped up out the land.
Oh, they denying that Eskimo story.
Man, listen, if you're Indian, if you're a Cherokee, you the real Blackfoot, you the real Seminole, then who the people is that's there right now? That's the Africans?
Yeah, who is they?
Yeah,
Because it's documented that they bought slaves over here on shit, whether you want to believe it or not. This
Yeah.
is one of the biggest things that's why y'all so stupid. It's one of the biggest things that's documented in the world was the transatlantic slave trade that happened for 400 years. It was the world's commerce for 400 years. 300 something, it was the world's commerce. It was documented.
I bet money none of the twins' birth certificate says Africa. What do that mean?
I was born in
You
America.
see, they don't understand
What-
nationality,
And ethnicity.
and that's it.
Ethnicity. That's the problem. See, bro, we grown people on this podcast. We understand the difference between ethnicity and nationality. So what if they don't say Africa on that? That mean my ancestors don't come from there?
So the American, the white American, not European.
Man, that's crazy.
You don't got European on his thing.
That's crazy.
Mike Jones said, why is it so important for y'all to trust religion that the government gave y'all?
We don't do religion.
We don't do religion.
We don't do
over here.
religion over here. You know that.
We don't do no religion over here.
We don't. I'm not gonna knock nobody religion tonight. We ain't on that tonight. I ain't doing that
And
tonight.
the government ain't giving nobody religion, bro. Don't say no stupid crap like that. Religion existed before they had a government.
Yeah, before any government is just a religion.
So just stop saying anything, but just to type something.
You talking to intelligent people.
JJ Stokes said, I think we migrated to Africa from Israel. I think we had a land in Africa, and I think the Africans sold black people to slavery. Well, listen.
What you think don't matter. We talking about the evidence.
Israel.
What I'm about to say was, it don't matter what you think, but we talking about evidence that supports the facts.
Thank you. It don't matter what you think. See, what you think, everybody think what they want to think.
We talking about the evidence that support the facts.
How come grown people don't understand? I don't get that. What's wrong
Listen,
with what y'all think?
the evidence is the oldest people ever found come from Africa, not
The
Israel.
oldest thing. They just
The oldest
said.
skeletons,
They
the
said-
oldest remains, the oldest anything they found, it came from Africa, not Israel,
Yeah.
not China, not Russia, not America.
Mike Jones, you a grown man. I'm about to teach you something, bro. Black people was already everywhere on earth. This melanin, this deep skin, we don't originate in no cold places, bro. We originated in tropical climates.
So you popped up out the ground.
How we was everywhere? That don't even make sense. A child might, a 5-year-old might think that. But somebody that's grown, they know we got this deep melanin because
Everybody migrated.
if everybody migrated eventually.
Every people.
I'm saying as far as us, we talking about where we originated at, brother.
Everybody has a place of origin.
See, when you say that, we was everywhere. That's like saying a crocodile was in Alaska. They was in Antarctica. A penguin was in Florida. See, bro,
a kangaroo was in Texas.
See, bro, those
Noah's Ark dropped them off. in
yeah,
the
those
bush.
animals, bro, like anything else in nature. I'm gonna give you some game, bro. You should have learned this in science or something. Your genetic makeup is gonna match your environment. That go for us, a fly, a mosquito, everything, bro. So stop just thinking
Hold
what
on,
you
let
want
me
to
go
think.
again.
This is the best thing for it. Y'all need to just stop using black native, black FBA. Stop using that because black mean African descent.
Yeah.
By definition, if you want to look at it for as a human being.
Mike Jones, he said that black man in South Carolina older than African people. Y'all hate to accept that, but y'all good though. Listen, and I don't want to call you stupid, but the man they found in South Carolina, he's from Cameroon, Africa, bro.
His name is Elba
His
Perry.
name is Elba Perry.
Everybody on this podcast says you don't have the sense enough to do it. Go look up. Just say, where did Elba Perry's DNA trace back to? They're gonna tell you Cameroon, Africa. So these niggas get taught this shit, but they ain't smart enough to read the whole story.
And I hate to even talk to you like you won't be cocky.
But read the whole story, bro. His DNA went back to Cameroon, Africa.
I hate to accept that, but you're wrong.
You wrong.
Accept the fact that the man come from Africa. You accept that. Don't never repeat that again around learned people, dog.
Mike Jones, you just said pyramids in Louisiana older than all pyramids. Name one pyramid in Louisiana. Name one.
See, they be telling me I got the wrong information. I be like, how come I got the wrong
But they can't answer no
information?
questions.
And saying my shit is an opinion. I be like, wait, hold on. This not even what Rashid said.
Yeah.
This is what the evidence
Thank
and the
you.
information.
Thank you.
There, it's there for you could go test it. You can test it yourself. It's easy.
Listen, DNA companies literally admit all DNS take fake only for entertainment purposes. Only Google that.
You got kids?
Stop. Let me go ahead and embarrass him again.
Just let ask him you got kids first.
No, we're not even talking about. He talking about what the
Different
Google.
kind of
He talking about what the DNA companies say.
That ain't no difference.
No, but no, what he talking about in particular, right? No, listen what I'm saying.
Oh,
What he
damn
talking about?
layman's terms.
No,
Layman's
what he
terms,
talking
him.
about?
Stop
He talking about a
explaining.
video that was put up where a DNA company said it's for entertainment purposes only.
But there's one DNA company that's run by Rick Kittles, a black man. It's called African Ancestry. They don't say they shit is for entertainment purposes. Go look that up before you let that come out your mouth again. Because you mistaught a whole bunch of bullshit. Y'all write this down so he can look stupid when he come back on here.
Man, this how you look stupid.
Listen. African Ancestry DNA test, they will tell you it is not for entertainment purposes only. That's one of them I know that'll tell you that, and it's owned by black people. Write it down and look it up. African Ancestry. Go look it up.
Bro, listen, this is real simple. You got kids, or somebody said you got a damn kid, the only way you know that's your damn kid is from a DNA test. So you gonna believe it when it's a DNA test for your damn child, but you ain't gonna believe DNA test for your ethnicity. That is crazy to me.
Yeah.
So that's why you could go take whatever ones you want, African, this one, that one. When it comes down to your ass committing a crime and they need DNA and they go bust your ass.
You gotta pay some
you
damn
gotta-
child support?
Oh, it's about some goddamn kid. So that's what your ass got to understand.
Let me say this again, dog,
Don't
because
accept it for that.
let me say this again, y'all, because he don't know this. AfricanAncestry.com, that's ran by Dr. Rick Kittles, these black people. They make sure that they tell you their DNA test is not for entertainment purposes only. Don't talk no more till you go look it up, and you're going to see nigga been feeding you some bullshit. You gonna see for yourself, man. Nigga told me that all of DNA comes to say, but African ancestry don't say that.
JJ Stokes say also it says in the Bible that black people didn't come from Ethiopia. Clearly, it says not the blacks.
Where
The Bible said a whole lot of things, bro. The Bible said a man lived in a well for 3 days.
and got spit back up on land.
They say the Bible said a donkey can talk, a snake could talk, a burning bush could talk.
You right here. We right here, JJ. You right here, brother. We right here. You know what I'm saying? We can't take calls right now. We gonna have to get our phone.
African Reclamation said, why weren't our ancestors calling themselves Native Americans in the 17th and 18th century? The AME Church was established in the late 1700s. Free African Society, 1787.
Right.
African Free School, 1700. Yeah, why wouldn't have none of that stuff?
Bro.
That go to show you.
You could go to Walgreens and buy a DNA test.
Yep. And they tell you where you're from.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
to see if DNA really work.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm talking about. Go swab each other. See if that's your guy.
Mike Jones,
Your daddy.
Mike Jones, the last 3 things you said was wrong as fuck and miseducation. So your credibility for the information is really right here, right now, bro. We already told you that African ancestry don't say it's for entertainment purposes. We already told you there's no evidence that civilization was here, and all the evidence supports we came from Africa. Period. People can go look it up themselves and see you. They can fact check what we
Your
saying.
daddy ain't your real daddy, man.
There you go. And fact check what you saying.
There's only one way to find out if your daddy your real daddy. You can't go because
JJ
your mama
Stokes,
told you.
let me tell you the kind of ignorance our
Mamas,
black,
baby, papas,
maybe. Let me tell you the kind of the ignorance that we under, y'all. I'm gonna show you what kind of grown men that's supposed to know better don't know no better. This man said the sailor Balboa had pictures of dark-skinned Indians. Let's speak Hebrew in the early 14 and 1500s. The camera didn't even exist in the 14 and 1500s.
But he said an Indian that
Look.
spoke Hebrew.
How? How? Hebrew? How?
That's how I get them. Like, what? Wait, so you was a native Indian, but you spoke Hebrew.
A language that came from across the water.
See, but my heart be so broken when I read comments like this.
It's just so
Hold on.
embarrassing, bro.
Wow. You
Let's
didn't know
go-
you messed up in your statement?
The soldier say, bro, nobody knows what we ain't seen. Blacks all across the earth, not all from slavery, here or anywhere. Ross said it best. Stop separation calling folk FBA, ETC. Listen, bro. It hurt my heart when you say things like this. It showed me you did no study or no research, bro.
All the information we put out here.
All blacks didn't come from slavery, but us over here in America, where we at, our ancestors came off them boats, bro.
Facts.
We wasn't no Indians is the point I'm making. Was blacks everywhere? Yeah, they got blacks in Europe. They got blacks in South America. They got
Yeah.
blacks everywhere. Most of us, we was taken from our home. Some of us did go places and travel and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But why would we leave Africa? To go to other places where it's cold and desolate. Why would we leave Africa? Why would we leave the horn of
I'm
the...
gonna tell you what the problem is with people, dog. They assume that seafaring people meant ocean-faring people. See, we had
Man,
blacks that
but
were
that
seafaring,
is, man.
but we didn't have no need to go across the ocean, bro.
We had no need to do that.
We had no need to do that.
We had everything in Africa. Everything still left.
Yeah, Europeans felt they need to go other places and conquer stuff like they do right now. You didn't see them just go down in a submarine a couple of years ago and get crushed to death?
They finding information out that they sell across the coastlines to Americas and all that stuff long before all that other junk too. So the point being made is they still migrated from those places, man. And the only thing they gonna have evidence to support those stories.
Yeah.
But they do have evidence, period, that everything came from there. Anyway.
JJ Stokes said, so a white man from Africa is an African American as well, right?
Yes.
By nationality.
By nationality.
But not by ethnicity.
Not by their ethnicity.
And that's what you gotta understand.
His
That's not
ethnicity.
this African American, not an ethnicity.
Yeah.
Right. It's not ethnicity. It's a
It's a
nationality.
It's a nationality.
So yes, he is an African American.
Let me read this. A good comment right here. This for JJ Stokes. This is African Reclamation. JJ Stokes. Did Hebrews exist 300,000 years ago? If black people have Hebrew names, then it's because our people subscribed to it. We didn't know anything about Israel or Hebrews before slavery. We didn't.
We didn't.
Nobody got off a slave ship knowing anything about being a Hebrew.
No.
I remember Brother Garfield said, I challenge anybody $1,000 if you can show me anybody getting off a slave ship knowing anything about Israel, Moses, or being a Hebrew or anything, and nobody could take that challenge.
Yeah. How your mom said they ain't crazy, they just want some attention. No, a lot of these dudes is badly miseducated. Dude came on here and said 4 or 5 things. Everything he said was wrong. Everything he said was wrong.
The Bible says black will be scattered across the world. You know why, J.J. Stokes? The people who wrote that actually did that
Did that shit.
Think about that for a minute.
The people that was enslaved you and say, here, nigga, this your guard with the whip.
Those same ones writing that shit.
And they're gonna have niggas in 2026 gonna be saying the same shit that we gave to them. Don't be that person, bro.
TQ504 said, I did a DNA test and it traced it all the way back to my 4 times great grandmother, and her notable paper stated that her parents were from Africa. I'm trying to tell you. She also said she was listed on the enslaved people documents. It had her age when she came here to West Feliciana, what plantation she lived at, and they had a price attached to her. My next step is African ancestry. I'm trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
People think it's a game, bro. People think it's a game.
He said, I think they did a lot of cultures, J.J. Stokes, I think they did a lot of cultures, wrote about the same Yahweh in their language, Native Indians, African cultures around the planet. J.J. Stokes, the 5 civilized tribes didn't even have a written language to 1821. So that's why I try to teach you, but it ain't about what you think. It's about what the evidence says. If anybody think I'm lying, go look it up yourself. The 5 civilized tribes did not have a written language until 1821. If you think I'm lying, go look it up.
Most slaves had Hebrew names. Yeah, you know why? Who got the most money right now?
Who owned most of
Who
them?
owned most of them? Jewish people. So that's why they got Hebrew names. They were owned by Jews, bro. And another thing, bro, being a Hebrew was something that you chose to be. It's not a bloodline, bro.
Yeah.
It's not a bloodline. They tell you that, but it's not. You can't prove it's a bloodline.
All I'm telling y'all, everything that I said, you can go rewind it, go look it up, find out where I lied at, y'all. And these people asking these questions, if y'all go back, y'all gonna see how ridiculous and how bad and miseducated they been, bro. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this again because that's the first thing they teach niggas who don't do no research. We was everywhere. You know, that ain't the way nature works, Don.
Look what Strong Cat said. He said, y'all ever saw black Americans get off a boat with your own 2 eyes? Y'all been ran game on. Well, like I said, it's documented world history, big dog.
Did you see your great-great-grandmother getting born? But you know she your great-great-grandmother. Why?
Because of
birth
birth certificate.
Somebody told you that too, huh?
Because of, no, I ain't even talking about somebody
I'm
told
talking
you.
about them. They
I'm-
talking about he an Indian because somebody told
Well,
him.
we ain't even talking about that. That's beyond the point. My
You
point
talking
is,
about, you said just because we never seen somebody get off a boat, that means slavery ain't exist.
you wasn't there when your grandmother was born, but you know she your grandmother. Why?
It's
Because of
documented.
documentation. That don't ever say that again,
That's
bro.
a birth certificate.
That shit sounds stupid. Don't ever say that.
They got court cases. They got the Amistad. They got all
Yeah.
type of stuff that show you, man, this shit
Yeah.
was real.
Man.
Why you can't just, man, we got plantations all up and down the River
Road.
Road in Louisiana, man.
Man.
You think they put that to keep the lie going? Angola Penitentiary, they made that up?
You know where Angola Penitentiary come from? It was a plantation at first. And they call it Angola because the slaves that worked, that came from Angola. So when people try to teach you that shit ain't happen, it's too much evidence. Common sense without even having to get a book. Without even having to go read nothing. Angola State Penitentiary used to be a plantation. And the slaves were on that plantation from Angola.
J.J. Stokes said most cultures have hieroglyphics on the wall. Well, a lot of them did. But who had actual writing? Some of them things, you can't even interpret them.
Yeah. Mike Jones said, when y'all get 80 years old, I think y'all gonna finally be mature enough to apologize for being wrong about being from Africa. We have the information. You don't. See, that's the difference. You standing up so arrogantly ignorant with no information. I asked you for information, you still can't present it. All you can do is regurgitate dumb shit you done heard. We tell you what the information that do.
J.J. Stokes said from Ham. You know who Ham is? And you know why we cursed? You know why we cursed?
These niggas is ignorant.
Let me tell you about Ham. It's Ham, Shem, and Japheth. That's Noah 3 sons.
After he had 600 years old, he had with his wife.
His Noah 3 sons. This is the story, bro. Ham, Shem, and Japheth.
A black man, a white man,
And an Asian man.
and an Asian man. This woman had all these 3 DNAs, these 3 haplogroups, one woman.
Right? Ham supposed to be us, right?
Stop. You'll be a damn fool to think that happened for number 1. That's number 1.
For number 2.
Take a bow.
For number two. Ham is cursed because he seen Noah naked. And he laughed at him.
And he didn't curse Ham.
He didn't curse Ham. He cursed us, the generations of Ham. So we cursed because he laughed at Noah being naked. You believe that story, bro?
If I could get niggas to feel like they supposed to be cursed, they're supposed to be messed up, and they recited in 2026, that's a cold-blooded game. They can't run it on no uptown nigga.
That
I
ain't
know
game,
you ain't from
bro. That's a
uptown.
spell.
That's a spell. You ain't from uptown.
That's a spell, my nigga.
Can't be.
That's a spell. And you believe you
That's
cursed
cold
because
game.
your great-great-grandfather laughed at his daddy being naked and drunk.
And,
He
you,
laughed at-
and,
he
all
laughed
this,
at him.
and that's why we curse. The curse of Ham.
And God told him, oh, they're making a mockery of me. And God cursed not Ham. He cursed his generations. You think that's
Man, grow up, man.
you think that's what that is, bro?
Man, grow up, man. Grow up.
You say Ham to me and these chosen people, we chosen? How you a Hebrew and you chosen? Let me give you some game about the Hebrews right quick. And I ain't dissing my brothers because I get on with some of them. But let me tell you just from a knowledge standpoint. Academic standpoint, right? If you chosen, how come everywhere you went, you got your ass kicked?
You're running, you're hungry.
You're hungry, you got expelled. You know, you're made slaves, but you chosen. And even now in 2026, you still going through hell and you chosen? Nigga, we gonna die being chosen.
Strongcat said, we got witnesses who saw my grandmother get born. Y'all don't got nobody y'all know who saw black Americans come from Africa. See the difference? No, the difference is, okay, your great-great-great-great-great-grand. How do you know it's your great-great-great-great-grandmother? Nobody alive can tell you about that. But they have documentation. There's documentation of slaves manifest, bro. We get into the intelligent part of these conversations, not the bullshit surface that you talking about. Because you let people teach you anything. What I'm saying to y'all that's intelligent is, they got documents, there's written oral history, there's manifested ships and people names and oral traditions and everything.
They got laws in America made behind slavery, bro.
Yeah, man.
They got slave narratives. People told about, hey, man, I'm from South Africa. I'm from West Africa. My mother got picked up on such and such.
Man.
She was sold to such and such, and I was What you talking about, bro?
Look, JJ Stokes, I know God real. My mom had breast cancer, bro. I just believe in the Bible, every part of it. Fine, bro.
That's good.
Fine. I ain't knocking nobody for believing whatever they believe, bro. You good. But we talking about the origin of history, you need to leave that alone, bro, because that's going to have you lost. If you believe that a woman had 3 different races of people, and we cursed because nigga laughed at Moses, man, that's on you. On Noah? Yeah, that's on you. Not Moses, Noah. He laughed at Noah? That's on you if you believe that, bro.
And he didn't curse Ham for laughing.
He didn't curse Ham because of generations.
He cursed somebody that wasn't even born yet. Think about that.
You think somebody righteous to do that? See, that's how fucked up people's mind is, bro. Somebody that's righteous gonna curse somebody that ain't even been born yet. A righteous person don't even think like that.
Say, bro, you say Alex Haley got sued for lying about. We ain't talking about no roots.
We ain't talking about no roots.
Do you hear me? Do you hear roots? Do you hear Kuta Kid come out of my mouth?
You heard roots come out of our mouth? We didn't even talk about roots. That's not linked to these.
Hold up. I'll tell you what you do. Go look up the Clotilda. Go look up Africa Town in Mobile, Alabama, and then come back and talk to me, bro.
Yeah, bro. See, this the talking point that these stupid ass elbows do.
Yeah.
They throw this stuff out there, these niggas grab on to it.
We've been doing this shit for 15 years,
Doing this shit, man.
I can be y'all teacher, but stop listening to them dudes. Listen to me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you to the information. Not what I say. I'm gonna send you to the information.
He said, the government destroyed our evidence. Of course, we ain't going to be able to find a lot of evidence. Learn how to think outside the box for one. We the ones thinking outside the box. That's why we know all of this shit.
How the government destroy history if that's what happened in this document? How could they destroy it?
How can they destroy that?
Tell me that.
We talking about the origin of people, bro.
Man, I'm not going for the... Hey, they going to tow your car.
Yeah, we about to roll, man. Hey, we going to see y'all Friday, man.
You shit registered too?
We going to see y'all Friday, man.
Why you leaving?
I thought you said
He said he's straight.
Okay.
He's still on.
All right.
What you said?
No, I just started my car.
Oh, well, so they ain't gonna really fuck with it because your car running. We can stay with like 10 more minutes. You know what I'm saying?
He said, I read about the Clotilda in Africa Town. They might have got a couple of slaves from Africa, but not millions like they said, roughly 300,000. You've been listening to these Afrocentrics on YouTube, but that's why you sound stupid.
Listen, bro.
I hate to say that to you, JJ.
Are you aware that they had breeding farms in America, bro?
They had breeding farms in the Caribbean.
You know this went on for 200-300 years, bro?
Do you think they documented every crime? That all them ships was crimes. Imagine how many sneaking ships got through, bro. Where your common sense at?
They had pirates, bro. They was sneaking. They had the slave trade, the black market slave trade.
That's like us on the internet. We'll talk about some street. You think we gonna talk about all the street shit we did?
Even the Clotilda, that wasn't no documented shit. They stole. That was the slavery damn near ended. They was still stealing slaves.
The government makes the rules and break them. Do you understand that our government are the only person with knowledge in the world? You understand that? That the white people in America ain't the only. They don't have a patent on the knowledge and the information. Go other places and get it, bro.
See, but listen, every other nation was Brazil, Cuba, Jamaica. They tell you, man, yeah, the slavery.
They got the real. They ain't hiding it. If you think America has some information, go to somewhere else and get it. We ain't got no white people.
Indian, asking if you an Indian, bro, what's the name of your tribe, bro?
What the language at?
No, they gonna say they we Cherokee, we Blackfoot, they own slaves. They gotta ask them, well, what you was, a slave or the slave owner?
Use your common sense.
You a Cherokee? Let me see your card. You got some money coming every month. You got a piece of that land over there. You ain't no Cherokee. You a freedman.
Blacks are not the same as Africans, in my opinion. We not talking about opinions on here.
Take it DNA test and they'll show you come from West.
They're gonna show you where you come from. We ain't talking about your opinion. Your opinion make you look foolish and repeat shit that you heard with no research. That's what a lot of y'all do. We don't do that up here. That's why it's so easy to put belt to ass on y'all. And I say belt to ass because you ain't gotta go research it. The people that's watching you say this dumb shit, they're gonna research it and they're gonna see you don't know what you're talking about. They self.
Don't talk to him like that, bro.
You don't talk to him like what?
You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't.
Yeah, but still, he don't know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about.
But I'm saying the people that's listening,
Yeah, but he don't know what he's
why
talking
you
about.
keep coming back then with the same?
Look, he don't know, bro.
This conversation ain't over.
Look, listen. When you talk to a nigga like that, they're not gonna listen. They're gonna try to get back at you.
He can't. He don't have enough
No,
information.
they're gonna try to come back with something even if it don't make sense. So it's like rhetorical. What I'm saying is, you don't know, bro. Go research and study. You don't know, bro. You don't know, JJ.
That's what I just told him. The same thing you just told him. You don't know. How boy, you can see we having the conversation. We not even entertaining what you
He
talking about right
said
now.
DNA test just says where you from, so you don't know what you're talking about again. It's called
Again.
a DNA test you take.
Everything you
African
say,
Esther can tell you what tribe you from and everything, bro.
we trying to teach you something, dude.
Man, you regurgitate what you heard. You're not studying enough to even have this conversation.
You've been in these Sinetta groups and you're not listening or paying attention to what they're telling you. I'm telling you that AfricanAncestry.com, owned by a black man, Dr. Rick Kittles, he says his DNA test is not for entertainment purposes only. So if you ever say that again, you're down bad because you learn better on the Think Twice
Blacks are
podcast.
not the same as Africans, dog. We the same.
What makes us not the same? Africa got 54 countries.
You know how many they have different looks and skin colors and skin tones they got in Africa?
Only a 5-year-old would say, we don't look like them people. Them people got a whole bunch of different looks, dog. All over the continent, from north to south to east to west. Nigeria itself got a whole bunch of different phenotypes just in Nigeria. You got to stop saying that we don't look like them people. What? You know how many people are African, bro? You got to stop saying that kind of stuff, bro.
It don't matter what lineage I'm from. I know I ain't no Indian.
Yeah.
I know I ain't no Indian. I know I ain't no white man.
Yeah. Yeah.
My soul, dog, my spirit, I'm the original man, bro. I'm the coldest motherfucker ever set put on any kind of ground.
At this point.
You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm from the original man, bro. I come from kings and queens, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Royalty.
Let me tell you something, bro. And I'm not really mad at you, dog, because at one point, I was the type that would argue about shit and ain't know what the fuck I was talking about. I would do that at one point. So I've been where you at right now. But when I want to grow as a person, and people say they think they know everything. No, I don't think I know everything. I'm just not going to speak on something if I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the difference. You
All I
dig?
want you to do, if you think you're not from Africa, dog, if you think you're not, bro, take a DNA test. If you're not serious about taking the DNA test, all you're doing is trying to just hate. You working the plan of the man.
If you let somebody teach you that we always been here,
No, I'm not gonna take no DNA.
if you let somebody teach you always been here, but you ain't got no evidence, look that person in the mirror and see how honest you are with the information. You're not being honest, dude.
And know what I want you to do? I want you to look all over the world and see what a black on bottom, white on top dynamic exists all over the world and why it exists like
It
that.
exists for a reason.
Not because you know Indian or no Moor or no Hebrew
Right.
or no Abo or no FBA or none of that,
I'm gonna
man.
go over there, throw my
Yeah, we
Royalty,
gone,
man.
man. Yeah. Double K said Nip and French Montana from Africa. So skin tone don't mean nothing. Thank you, Double V9, small guy. Y'all hit the cash out. Think Twice podcast twice with 2. Rock hard. You dig?
504.
504. Y'all be cool. We out. Man, we did have. Look, I ain't know we had none. Forgot we had this.
Oh, man.
That's all right.
Hurry, get that water bottle.